Ah! Fuck! We had audio issues yesterday. That's why my mic had reset. So I'd been fucking talking to you guys for like a minute. Whatever. Whatever. We'll just fucking start over. Ooh, 641. What episode will it be today? 10 more minutes. So excited. 5 more minutes. Kissing Eulin's knees. No me. And I brought the camera close. And I was like, Techno, this is why we say you're weird. That's so weird. You're super weird. I love you, Techno, but you're super fucking weird. Then we go live. Hi, Ranmu. Okay. I was like, wait, what is that? Thank you, Sammy.
Gimme that 4 incline.
That is exactly the amount. Hi, Ranmu. Hi, Techno. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Divvy. Hi, Azu. Hi, Elder. All right. Hi, Ants. Such a quiet little guy. I hate it. I hate it so much. Morningland class got canceled. Hell yeah, Mike might not be working. Hi. Cat Jam muted. Muteland not muted. Peppa-Olin. Okay, I sleep now. Sleep well, Divvy. Muteland, Sag. Euland, you're muted. This guy, such a quiet little guy. Not muted, I bet. Why does he seem so smart today? Hi, Global. Fuck you. You can't fool me. Wrong, Mike. LOL. It's because we had so much, like, just sound issues yesterday. Like, we ended stream early yesterday because my headset had a gray screen. It couldn't see my Vive mic or my mod mic. And so it was just like, all right, we're just ending early, I suppose. I restarted. I have all those things back. But I forgot to set it to... I did it for VR chat. I didn't do it for OBS. You silly bitch. Whatever you were doing, keep doing it. I hate this guy. I heard the scream. Hello. Wrong, Mike Lamau. God damn it. I hate that you all knew exactly the moment I realized it. Fuck is right. It's okay. He's back to being... Why haven't you posted whole recently? Hi, Trogdor. Because I've just been trying to focus on other things. It's because I got behind doing taxes. I'm not fucking weird. I'm gonna steal your hair, make you baldwin. See? Threatening to steal someone's hair is something weird. Also, I don't know if I was muted for the dono. Thank you, Sammy. That puts us at 4, just like you said. No, it's not. People have done it before. Yeah, weird people. I'm gonna start stretching. I swear. Weird people have done it, Techno. This doesn't make it not weird because other people have done it. Global redeemed accessory. Alright. Okay. You came back right when you said fuck. I'm so sad I fucked up my building. Oh, God. Davey, we haven't even gotten to the walking yet. Oh, God, we're gonna have 8 minimum all day?
Think we need another 4.
I fucked up my build, Ants. I'm so sad about it. It is a like... This character cannot do this thing anymore. And it's just like, I have to remake the character entirely. I technically didn't have to. I could have, like, just made another character, got that up, and collected gear on that character, and then given that gear to the old character. But it was at a point where, like, it has all this gear set up for its current build, which it can never transit. Oh, Sammy. Oh, Sammy.
Actually, let's just cap it out.
Oh. Thank you. That means a lot to me. It is like, oh god, we're gonna have 5 incline the whole day. You're gonna... Oh, thank you so much. I do really appreciate that. Rip, I made a new character yesterday. I played a shit ton yesterday. I probably should have just joined the Oku house, but I was kind of like listening to other things while I played. Hi, Devil Gated. Hi, North Princess. I got a character to level 20, and then I was like, I'm not really feeling it. I made another character to 20, so I've got 2 new characters specialized. One is a druid, one is a shaman. I want to do that same Swarmblade Locust build, but at the same time, I'm like, because I can't do it as a Beastmaster, I'm losing 50% damage on it, so I'm like, oh, is this still gonna work? We'll come back to it. Oh, you've done more. This is punishment for calling me weird. I'm using tilt controls. My PP has tilt controls. Dylan, why'd you kill the Pope? I didn't. JD Vance did. I sent Oku a picture, and it's one of those edited JD Vance pictures where like his face is like really ballooned up and swollen looking, and he has like really messy hair, and he's got the most creepy smile. It says, "This is the last thing the Pope saw before he died." JD Vance shock buzzer handshake. I'm playing sword guy and throwing hammers. Oh yeah, if I saw you in there, I would have joined you. I kind of just... I did a bad thing, Ants. I was in a very bad mood from how stream ended yesterday. I really get bummed out by technical issues. Even though I had so many friends with me. I had a great nap, and I was like, overall, like in a good mood? But I was still just acting like, I'm all bummed out from stream, even though I'm like totally fine and like chilling. I don't know. It was just, I don't want to be around people, even though being around people is what cheers me up. I should have just joined. Wait a sec. Princess. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they've been princess for like a week or 2. Bite, yeah. Hi, Elder. Did this Lynn read the news on the Pope? Yes. Meets Jance Dance Vance the Pope. The Pope dies of cringe. Oops, I'm still waking up. Pope died of cringe after meeting JD Vance. You wanted to end early? No, I very much didn't want to end early. I don't like ending right at 3 hours. If I end at my minimum time, I feel like I phoned it in. If I end at 2 hours and 40 minutes, something has gone wrong. And it's, well, stuff went very wrong yesterday. My, Trogdor, my headset had gray screened. Like, it literally could not be detected by my base stations. And I was like, it was stuck in place. And I couldn't see anything in the headset. And, so I couldn't read chat at all. And, like, I was also, both of my input mics had died. So I couldn't use my Vive Pro mic. I couldn't use the Connextant mic, the mod mic. I literally had my headphones, like, going across the floor and sitting around my neck so I could still talk to you guys. Yesterday was just so many technical issues. Okay, we back. Elon killed someone over the stream issues. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Joe. Hi, Ashley. I'm not saying that I would kill somebody if it would mean my stream issues get fixed. So yeah, as I'm sure you guys have all seen, the Pope died yesterday. I had seen negative things about him in the past, but at the same time, like, you know, he was for gay marriage and protested the war in Gaza, so I'm like, better end, right? Better end. It sucks. He was a cool dude. there's been nothing but memes about it because JD Vance, vice president, visited him on Easter Sunday and was like, so cool to meet with the Pope, praying for his good health. And then within 24 hours, he dies. And it's just like, ooh, I don't like JD Vance at all, but that's a little tragic. He ended before I could join. Oh, I missed a message or two. I want to fill you up with so much DNA. Daily Sammy message. Wait, I know you. I saw you in Chef Stream. No, you don't. You said that and didn't say anything else. I'm all over. I slept through stream. If you sleep through stream, Ants, that kind of tells me that the day before you had fun. And I had a lot of fun on Saturday, even though I wasn't able to drink that night. But I did have a lot of fun that night. Oku may have showed me a clip of a guy that was very interesting. What does it mean? What does chicken jockey mean? All the high school students keep saying it and I don't get it. What does it mean? I'm all over. I had the opposite problem a few days ago. My headset was on, but my base stations weren't connecting to my PC. Luckily, I just had to restart my PC. Your poor headset is crying for help. It really is. It's like on its last legs. Base, kill me with your thighs. We need a thigh emote. Trogdor suggested one. I was like, oh, I kind of like that. It was cool his first years, then he started backpedaling in his later years. The Pope? Okay. I said a lot of streams and it wasn't that exact message. Hi, Zuby. God didn't like that. Someone said the Pope met JD Vance and decided to go to one place. JD couldn't. Holy. It's like J Schlatt going to a place, then a high status person died at that place. Zuby, my friend. A freaking blast Saturday chicken jarring. Honestly, how I feel when people keep asking stuff like that in Twitch chats, Lamau. North Princess, my friend. Who the hell is this guy? Hi, honey. Okay, we're at hamstring stretch. Oh my god, we're already at 9:15. I have not even done 4 stretches. That's the worst stalling I've ever done. Whose emotes are those? Chunky 40D? Steppies, high. Okay. Alright. I have a problem lately. And honestly, I've had it a few times. And, you know, I could look it up on my own. But maybe you guys know. My lower back muscles are really tense. It feels like they're strained. And I feel like a massage gun would fix all that. I don't have one of those. Do you guys have any, like... If your lower back muscles are tensed up, this is the solution? Because, I'd kind of fucking love to hear it. I can stretch them out, big seppies. Someone step on Yulin's lunch. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't trust you with a massage gun. You'll use it elsewhere. Hi, Jer. What do you mean by that? Hi, Kisu. Hi, Juice. They are vibrate. What is that called? I'll massage your gun Yulin steppies. Do the doggy style stretch, to be honest. What is... Okay, is that like downward dog and upward dog, or the back arching exercise? Okay. I do actually have a stretch for that, but laying your back on the floor for a while. I know it's not laying on your back, because I do that a fucking lot, and it doesn't get better. Do I give it to you? That's the question. Oh my goodness. Let's see it. I'll do it when I get to planks. Right now we're at our bendy stretches. Legs perfectly straight, and I just have weird tracking today. That's fine. Ow, ow, ow. cat cow stretch apparently. I looked up practice exercise, backshot practice exercise. I was like, I just added that emo for Proxy. What is it called again? Backshots, right. Already making excuses. I'm not making excuses, I just said I'd do it. But when I get to that part where I'm laying down, maybe lie down on your tummy, then do back extensions? We're at cami stretch. We're at cami stretch, and then squats, and then plank. Cami stretch is a lot less hot and attractive when your tracking is fucked up. I spin? Hell yeah. I do cat and cow when my back is giving me a hard time. What is cat and cow? Because I know of like downward dog and upward dog. That's the things that, you know, cats and dogs do anytime they wake up. But cat and cow, I'm like, are those different? Or do they just have the same stretch, different names? Cat and roll it on a foam roller, that helps a lot too. We're at squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A few weeks ago, a friend introduced me to Protogen. May keep using it, along with Protogen voice changer I have. What is Protogen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Protogen Avi? Oh, okay. I don't know what the zoo has to do with stretching. Cat is like when a cat is angry and hissing. Okay. Hi. RP tightens your bow a little bit. As a bottom, you should be doing that stretch anyway, to be honest. Oh my. The furry with cyborg parts. I've heard of Protogen avatars ever since I got on VRT. What the fuck is it? So you have to hiss if you do the stretch healing. Okay. I do a thing where when I get very frustrated with something, I start going like, ugh. I start doing like that, which I thought was like, ugh. But yesterday, Core called it hissing like a brat, and I was like, what? That's hissing like a brat? No. That's just me saying ugh, right? Right? Oh, fuck. Have I been hissing at people? Fuck. So when I know you kneel on one knee, next to a wall, arms straight in front of you, then bring one arm 180 and bring it back to that 10 times each side. Okay. Kind of like a lunge position. You're on one knee, next to a wall, straight in front of you, and you bring one arm 180, bring it back. I understand, like, you're looking at a wall and you're on one knee. I don't understand what you're saying with the arms. Kind of like a lunge position. SpongeBob bubble blowing directions. Me looking at a wall. We've done 3, right? Hi, Kumi. 1, 2, 3, 4. All on one side of you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Shiro. Yuli, Alu chat. I haven't caught a fucking Leafy on stream in so long. We fucking overlap so much, and it's like, I miss her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, she played Repo with Koyo recently, and a few others like Captain Igloo and Pud Pud, and God, that run looks so fun. I don't think Bebop was there. I don't think he was. I saw the clip from yesterday that Koyo posted, and it was One of them gets killed by the huntsman. And then Captain Igloo? Yeah. Although it's IGLOO. No, is it? I don't remember. They call him Cap. He's in a doorway. He's quietly looking at the huntsman. And his mic catches his Samsung notification. It goes whoop, 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 and the huntsman just whips around and shoots him. And as it's going off, you go, oh no! And just explodes as he dies. It's so fucking funny. Your fault for streaming every day? I know. By the way, for my people, how to spell it, I mean. With your arms out, ball's on right side. The whole arm should be pressed against it. And keep that arm there. You try to 180 your left arm to touch the wall. Okay, so wait, I'm next to a wall. My arm is out, but this is like just against the wall. And then with this one, I try to like also press that flat against the wall. Like shoulder, elbow, and hand. I put cat cow in to neat stuff. You look at some point. Shared it there since it could probably help out. My gave us with ouchie backs from bad posture. By the way, for my people. Yes, while kneeling though. Okay. Hi, Joe. What am I saving you from? There's fucking Ellie harassing me in my DMs in the morning. Neat stuff. Okay. Yeah, I do those often. I do cat and cow, like, very often. Heat. Hi, Micaiah. Work. Yeah, elbows mentioned cooning as I type this. Yeah, it is Monday. That is, the beginning of, well, the fucking week. Did anyone ever have a coworker that's like, it almost felt like their personality was trying to like not be depressed about Monday, and they made it so much worse for everyone else because they're like, oh, cheer up everybody, it's just another Monday, you know, start of the week, let's start strong. And it's like, clearly you don't care about Monday because that's not a real person. But like, can you not just fucking drive this home and make it awful for the rest of us, please? Hi, Rivo. You the hell taker? That'll help, I swear. It's a bank holiday in England, and because I work for England, I should be off. But since I'm in Scotland, I need to work. Hey, I'll be lurking. I'm about to drive to campus. Drive safe. Monday, breaking my arm again. I remember you were talking about back ouches. What part is it for you? For me, it's like the muscles in my lower back. Like, lower than the bottom of the vest to the belt, it's like two sides along the spine, and it is just like tense. It is just, I don't want to say inflammatory, but it's like, it just feels like they're strained and I need to relax them, but I can't relax them because they're like core fucking back muscles. I have had no calls today. Where are you talking? I think we should be legally allowed to beat those people with stale baguettes. No one is working. Ely makes Mondays great. Sounds boring. I'm sorry you had to work today. Guess chat needs to buy you a massage gun. Let me massage them. For me personally, the days that are good and bad for me are the days based on people's availability. So Saturday and Sunday are typically my favorite days because that's when a lot of people can show up. Oddly enough, Monday and Tuesday, a lot of people are like able to be here on those days. I don't know why, but you know, if I compare a Monday to a Wednesday, there's more people on Mondays. There's more people on Mondays. My Thursdays are pretty good because that's when we do game trailers. Thursdays is also fun because of Vesperia. Tuesday is fun because of Vesperia. Wednesday we've got Repo. So like I don't have a downturn in the week. I just like, you know, subconsciously I hate Mondays. Because, you know, when I worked in cubicle land, I hated Mondays, and I also just hate it for all of you. No one does work on Mondays? Let me massage them. Okay, do you stretch your glutes and hip flexors after the walk? Might be causing that? Nope. I probably should start though. Day 473 of using my massage chair. They hate me for never showing up. You literally show up every day though, Trog. You've got like a 80 streak or something. Don't worry, I still love you. That's a waste of sale get. You can make a good spotted dick out of that. Beat them with bags of rotten veg instead. And works Monday and Friday. I like my dicks unspotted, England. We're at plank. We're at plank and we're gonna do cat and cow and downward and upward, right? Okay. So I don't even know if it's gonna show for you guys, but cat was like this, and then cow was like this. You can barely see the change. My mom actually, she's a yoga instructor, or at least she used to be. She told me that what you should do for your back is you should do cat and cow. You should also do 30 seconds of twisting it like this, which probably doesn't look like anything to you guys. But you want to do like the 6 different directions. There's the bending it forward and backward, and the sideways. So you want to like sit sideways like this, or sit flat, and then try to bring your elbow down, and then bring this one. I don't really do it as often as I should. But okay, let's plank. You only need to work on that arch. I promise you, Joe, that was just a tracker thing. Because my tracker was at the part that wasn't moving much. I can't pay taxes. I agree, Ann. If you can't pay taxes, that's fine. Oh my god, Highsway, he's not moving. You want me to move for it? 30-10. 33-10. Not sure you can switch between the two a few times. Hi, Techno. I can't imagine doing cat would be very easy in VR. Well, since you're supposed to tuck your chin to your chest. I can do it. It's just, it doesn't show well. You should not do what I do. You stretch your back by Torkland. The last time you stretched glutes, do they feel incredibly tight? I don't know. Remind me which ones are glutes? I feel like those are the back of legs, but I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Let me check. Butt? The big ones in your ass? Okay. I don't know. Did you see all my stretches this morning? I feel like I get those with lunges a bit, but if there's a better stretch to focus on them, I don't know if I do it. Other than like squats? 1 minute down. Technically the tops of your legs? Sammy, you're new here. How long can you plank? I think you would like good mornings. None of the ones you do pre-walk really target them, that's what I was thinking. Okay. It's not my glutes that have problems, although I have had problems with them in the past, where it feels like I will pinch a nerve in my butt. I have to plank a lot for the army. The last time I tried it was 13 minutes. 13 fucking minutes? God! That's fucking long. I have enough to pay. I think you forgot to reset. Fuck, you're right. Oh my god, I forgot taxes. I have a strong core. I can do 3 minutes. Well, I've done like 5:30. That's the longest I've done. But I'm never really trying to push myself. Can you teach me your ways? Your glutes attached directly to the spinal musculature that you said is hurting. So it might just be permanently pulling on it from being tight, and that's why it could be hurting. Just something to consider. 35 seconds. The lower back exercise I saw was put your hands either side of your head, like you're doing sit-ups, and then lift your left knee, lower your right elbow, Slowly touch, then reset and do the opposite elbow and knee. Push between them. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. I go to the gym every day and always include a core workout. I have no time for gym. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. I do 3 minutes of planking. And I never really push myself because I don't want to like get to a point where I'm doing 10 plus minutes of planking. I feel like that would be bad stream content. But the few times I have pushed myself, I've gotten to like 5:30. 13 minutes is insane. I don't like how muscles in your neck can be the cause of a headache. Actually, a rather common cause of them. Other opinion is to have a lot of sex, like a lot. I can do a plank for about 5 seconds. Ma'am, I'm still a virgin. I don't think I'll have sex anytime soon. Not with that attitude. What did I need to do? I needed to reset taxes. Okay. You guys wait there a moment. I am going to reset this real quick. I'm going to try to do it as fast as possible. New tab, Twitch. Please load. This creator dashboard. Viewer rewards. Power-ups and channel points. Manage. Mark is complete. Continue. Delete. Create a new community challenge. Taxes. Pay taxes. See swimsuit. Enter amount 169000. Days 30. Create. Start. Okay. That should be active now. And you guys can pay your taxes. Other than that, I need to flip my trackers around. You do a subathon or something for planking, that'd be cool. A subathon for planking? So like, okay. How would that work specifically? You entertain them for a moment, Core. I'm gonna change real quick. Okay. iCore expose Yulin for hissing. I never thought of that as hissing. I thought that was like saying ugh. And I'm like half asleep and Core's like tee-hee, Yulin hissing like a brat. And I was just like, what? No! What? I think the world record plank is like 4 hours. I want to say it's 9 hours. I want to say it's like 9 hours, 38 minutes or something like that. Which is insane.
What's this about hissing?
You said I was hissing yesterday.
Oh, I don't remember this.
We were in the fishing world. And I was like, my hand's dead. Which I thought was like, ugh. And you were like, tee-hee, Yulin hissing like a brat. And I just was too tired to fight it. Where am I? Right here. Random person sliding into view. Well, for the Army physical test, the minimum passing score is like 145, and the maximum score is 530. So when I've never maxed it, yeah. Subathon for squats, random person sliding into view, green, hello core, stairs, high core, exposed Yulin. Yulin is such a brat. I'm Yaster. 9 hours, 38 minutes, and 47 seconds. Cool, I had it. Is core ever actually more than half awake? Yes. At this time, no. At this time, very much no. These are sleepy hours for core. Not sleeping hours, but sleepy. We have a new video today.
No one needs to be sleeping.
I actually had it ready yesterday, but it was a beach day. And so we didn't do it yesterday. But I have a new WoW video. It's the wrong tab. It's the Siren's Isle, which was the zone between the current patch and the starting patch. So let's walk to that. And then where core? Core here. Being sleepy is core to their being. Okay.
Of course.
Wait, did you say there was a beach day yesterday? I missed my tax previewing. It sure was. Yesterday was a beach day. Oh yeah, I bet that 12 incline feels amazing. Thank you for reminding me, because I had forgotten. Also, oh my god, the treadmill is loud right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Well, it's not picking my mic up, but I don't know if you guys can hear it when I'm talking. It just sounds like I'm in a factory right now. Hi, Gesturation.
That'd be another kind of stream.
Wait, what? Being in a factory?
Being in a factory.
Okay. Yulin's Sonic Boom on Saturday. I'm so sorry about that, Ants. It's happened like 4 or 5 times in the past 2 weeks, and I'm like, I don't know what to do about it. It just sucks. Damn, guess I got to tax evade till next time. Oh, Lock Factory almost killed me. Okay, so Ants. Normally I mute when I nap. That way people don't hear me snoring or like, I don't know, if stuff like that happens. But because my hands have been dying, I've been like, okay, what I'll do is I'll leave myself unmuted. That way I can still fucking talk to people if my hands die. And I didn't think that would happen at all. And so I ruined nap time and woke everybody up. What I did yesterday was my Vive mic was working. So I left that on. I want to hear you breathing while asleep.
You're right.
I don't like that. Don't call it that. Hi, Kiyomi. I'm not against hearing people. I'm not against people hearing me while I'm asleep. But, like, I don't want to be keeping people up. I don't want to, like, have 10 of us laying down together in a nap in VR. And I start fucking sawing logs. Because I've heard recordings of me sleeping before. You can go back in Proxy's Discord like 6 years. And there's a video of me just fucking blasting my mic snoring. That was actually like when I first met Core. That was when I was in Florida on desktop. Do you remember that, Core? I'm gonna take that as trying to remember. There's a video of me, because Proxy joined on us. It was his first time seeing me in VR. I'm asleep just snoring like a motherfucker. He records it and shares it. And I was like, that's what I sound like when I'm sleeping? That's what I sound like? And so, now I've lost a lot of weight since then. I don't know if I snore the same. I've been told I don't snore loud now. I don't know if that's just people being nice to me, though. I had to go AFK, but I wanted to reiterate. I thought it was exploding head syndrome, which happens to me a lot now. You keep me up for other reasons. The people keeping me up were the 10 random fishers screaming. Nap time is like, I don't want to say sensitive or delicate, but there's a lot of things that can ruin the napping part. They never ruin the overall experience, because to me it'll be like funny, and I like, if I don't get a nap, if I just talk to people for 3 hours, that's still a great time. But there's things where, like, we're in the fucking fishing world, and Cairo pulls out the fishing pole, and then suddenly a fucking perch slaps all of us across the face. You know, that kind of takes the sleepiness out of me. Getting slapped in the face by a fish, and the amusement of the ridiculousness of the situation. Somebody like having a problem with their mic and blasting everyone's ears with static. That can take away my sleepiness. Hi. Hi, Cairo. It's getting slapped by the fish while you're sleeping, or what? Doesn't like being slapped noted. No, I can't say that I do. I like slave play and stuff like that, but I don't actually want to get, like, slapped and hurt. Like, I'm bad with pain. Kaiwo, hello, Kaiwo. No knives and no slaps. Ayo. So like Shiro mentioned, yesterday, hi Nick. Because I was restarting my PC, I wasn't the one that made the world. I always make it Invite Plus. But the people that made the world yesterday, I think it was Cairo, they made it Friends Plus, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Honestly, with me on blue status, Friends and Invite Plus is essentially the same thing to me. But we were napping. I slept for like an hour. I wake up, and it has turned into a full-blown, like, EU fishing lobby. I was like, you know, clinging onto Cairo, hugging him while I sleep. I hear some, like, murmur. And I've got my mirror, like, 5 feet in front of my face. I move that up, and I just see a lobby of, like, 15 other people just down the dock fishing. And it was like, yo, what the fuck? I don't necessarily dislike that, because so long as they're not, like, talking right in my ear and really loud, I like hearing voices around me. So I kind of like having that big of a lobby. Hi, Sarah's. But it was definitely, like, shocking. Just suddenly that many people. Building my notes. Hi. Well, damn, there goes my fun. Huh? What are you humming at, Azu? The Europeans morning. I turned my headphones on and went back to Eve, lol. Likes hearing voices in head noted. Oh my god, don't word it like that. Yeah, I just gave up on getting any sleep at that point. That they got louder. Yeah. 50 people. Bullshit. We'd have heard the VR chat servers exploding from the other side of the world. I think I saw the biggest number at 27. I think at one point I saw that there was 27 people in our instance. And we had our little, like, comfy dock with the rugs and the seats of, like, 8-ish people. And then, most of the fishers that had joined, they were by the island and the other 2 docks. I think there's 2 other docks. I fell addicted to BDO again. I remember you mentioning that on Saturday. Goodbye, world. Can I borrow your phone? I need to call God and tell him I found his missing angel. Okay. I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty good with numbers. Tell you what, give me yours and watch what I can do with it. Goodness. But I wanted to play more Rematch today. I didn't realize the beta ended last night. Feel sad because that was really fun. Really the only game I feel like playing today. I watched my friend Gammy play it a bunch. It looks good. You doing their hardcore server? No. I forgot to play it. I was too busy having fun this weekend. I was watching my friend Gammy play it. And, like, multiple times I was like, hey, Gammy, you're having fun, right? Because he's like, oh my god, my teammates are so bad. Dude, how could he not get the ball? All he had to do was mouse one it in, and it was free. It was free. I hate my teammates. They're trolling. Hey, Gammy, you're having fun, right? Dude, this game is so fun. Yeah, I'm having fun. Okay, just checking. Oh my god, I hate this game! My teammates are trolling! And it was like, bro, what? No, fair enough, it's so fun. My mom told me not to talk to strangers online. I'll make an exception for you. Okay, I'm parked. Also, I might as well have given myself a whiplash with the shit I heard. Be like, Star Wars. Because Yoda only for one for me. Where are you finding some of these, Sammy? That one's atrocious. Lamau, but honestly, isn't that every game you love at the end of the day? We love shitting on our favorite games. Not everyone. I'm definitely not the type that's like, if I'm complaining, I'm actually having fun. I know a lot of those people. Where, you know, they complain for 5 hours straight. And then you get mad at them. You're like, dude, shut up. If you're not having fun, stop playing the game. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm having a blast. And it's like, you literally just complained for 5 hours. What do you mean you're having a blast? That's just how they vocalize their thoughts. Are you a charger? Because I'm dying without you. I played Honor Mode Baldur's Gate 3 this weekend. Hard, but even when I wanted to throw so I could go to bed, I still managed to murder the Spider Queen. Fight went easier than that. Then when I tried in Tactician in my main run. Hey, Core, do you want to talk about when we fought the Spider Queen? Do you remember how that went in Baldur's Gate? She might be asleep. When I played Baldur's Gate 3 with this one and Freydle and Senril, we get to the cliff and we're like, look, there's a boss, the Spider Matriarch. We should be careful. Let's plan how we do this fight. What's around the room? Okay, I see multiple patches of spider eggs. I bet there's gonna be ads. And Cora just goes, oh, there's a purple orb on the ground. And she just runs out. Sneaks up to it and grabs it. And starts the fight. And we're like, what are you doing? And she's like, I thought I could get it. I thought I could sneak it. And I'm like, we could just fight her. And then get it. Now you're gonna die. Scary, your mic almost messed up. Did it actually? Have you seen that 18-minute Baldur's Gate speedrun? I know that a lot of speedruns involve killing Gale and rolling credits. Are you from Tennessee? Because you've got some fat fucking tits. Heard that in a different stream. Holy. That's me, honestly. What's your favorite drink? I'm asking so I know what to buy you when we go on our first date. I have not. Oh, should anything on it since my main run is pretty much my first run? Shoes, my boy. Makes sense. The run doesn't include many spoilers. Because it skips like 99.9% of the story. Like a split-second spike, but we're good for now. Oh, that worries me. Have we met? You look exactly like my next partner. The jump spam out of bounds corpse teleport speedrun is funny. Also, I can't believe I'm in Act 3. And still haven't actually slept with Gale. Just Baldur's Gate version of VR chat ERP. Kisu, there's an event in the like one of the first. It's in the first act, but you do something in like 4 of the 6 characters want to sleep with you. 2 of them just want to spend the night with you, and you pick one. And whichever you pick, all of the others are like, cool, they're not interested in me. And it'll be like impossible to sleep with them. So like, I talked to Gale, and he was like, hey, can I show you something? And I was like, yeah, sure. And he basically shows you some sparkly magic. I think you can sleep with him? But like, he literally just like, look, I can make constellations in my hand. Ooh, are you impressed? You see that, and all of the other options are now like, you're like, hey, you want to hang out tonight? And they're like, pretty sure you already made plans with Gale. And I'm like, what? I'm locked out of all the others because I said I'd let Gale show me something? I didn't know I was agreeing to, like, cut off everyone else. This fucking blows. Now that I've seen you, life without you is like a broken pencil, pointless. Damn, you look exactly like my next ex-wife. Your name Google, because you're everything I've been searching for. Oh my god, holy cow. Gale Romance is so funny on launch. Everything was maxing it out. Hi, Smug. Hey guys, she looked at my magic, so leave her alone, we're dating. Gah. I was mad about that, because I wanted to get with Karlach. He only just wants to sleep with everyone? This 12 incline sounds killer. It's gnarly. 12 incline is not bad for like 10 minutes. But when you go 5 miles, and it just goes on and on, it's like, oh my god, this is so brutal. Earlish, yeah, I remember Karlach. Earlish I got screens because we kept running into silly characters in the opposite team. So many people just took off the shoes. We're kicking the ball with them grippers, and I'm like, put some damn shoes on. Minthara scene on my Durso. It's so explicit now. Are you a flower? Because I want to be with you forever. Minthara is my favorite of the companions. Specifically because there's a scene in Act 3. If you don't want Minthara spoilers, mute for a minute. This is your warning. I need to talk about Minthara. Mute for a minute. This is your warning. So Minthara's bad. You get her by killing the Dream Group, right? She joins. If you then switch to good, and you start acting like a good person, she follows your lead. She turns good with you. She won't leave the party. And in Act 3, there will be a scene where she goes, I used to have blind faith and devotion to the Absolute. And after seeing how it has thrown away so many others that were just like me, I realized that I was nothing to them. I was a pawn. I thought I was chosen and destined for greatness, but I was just a tool for them. And you saved me. You saw more in me. I could have been just another notch on your blade, one of hundreds. But you saw more in me. And I just want to say thank you. I'm grateful to you. And it's like, it pulls at my heartstrings so much. I love her. Also, I don't know if I hit the shuffle button. Whoopsie. Anyway. That's my TED Talk about why Minthara is the best character. Lazille's Act 3 speech is similar and my favorite in the game. Wait, the shuffle is on! That's crazy! I was like, oh, 230 videos, and it picked the next one in the queue? I must not have turned it on. No, it was on, it's just... rolled 1 and 230. Hi, Soul. Flower. Did you do something to my eyes because I can't keep them off you, Minecraft? Lazille's Act 3 speech. Win the tummy emo, Elin. We gotta do thighs first. I think we met before, actually. Never mind. I didn't mind. I think it was just in my dreams. How goes the walk? 12 incline. Thanks to Sammy Buns. We are at 0.8 miles, Soul. Yo, base, and yeah, required tummy emo, Elin. Soul, you started a Baldur's Gate run recently. How far are you? And what have you done with your party? I don't know if you've seen what Foss did with his party. It's fucking atrocious. Not far at all. It's probably not that far at all. Because you spent 4 fucking hours in character creation, Soul. That might be why it's not far at all. You goofball. I put Gale in a cowboy hat in bondage. Okay. Worth. Incredible. Yo, Basin, yeah. If 12 gets a bit much, I suppose you can turn it down. You have my permission? It's not how it works, Sammy. Hi, Noodles. I did. Not far at all. I put Gale in a cowboy hat in bondage, Soul. We will do 5 miles. If I have to take a break to get there, we will. But we're doing 5 miles, Sammy. Normally, my rules are I end when a video ends. But if I've gone 5 miles with incline, I'll end right at 5. Next time Soul's in VR, waiting room. I really ought to get a treadmill. Just need somewhere to put it. Get a desk treadmill. I really like the one I got, and I can send you the link if you want. But it folds up so you can, like, fit it under a bed. It takes up, it needs, like, 4 inches of space. It's very small. 4 inches is really, really small, Soul. That's, like, half the length of the skirt I was talking about yesterday. That'd be great if I had a bed. You don't need a bed. You could put it up against the wall. 4 inches is small, noted. Take it back. Wow, I guess I'll just leave. Oh my god. You guys know there's context. I'll show you my space, hold up. That's what she said. Oh my god. I want to smother the blueberry. I'm late. Hello, hello. Look. Alright, I'm gonna fucking say it. 4 is small, okay? I'm sorry. 4 is small. Hi, Smexy Lexi. She's not with you for your dick size. Or he. Okay? If you've got 4 inches or less, Get the clip-on extension. Okay? Get some toys. Nobody is with you for your dick size. It's important and it matters, but like, you don't get a plane ticket to buy peanuts, okay? Get the dick weave. But if she's saying some shit like, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean, she is lying to you. She is lying to you because she loves you and she doesn't want to hurt your feelings. But she is lying to you. It matters. I'm sorry. It's not make or break. But like, bite the bullet. Get over it. Get the clip-on extension. Go buy a dildo and, you know, just fucking pump it. It matters. I'm sorry. You can't help what you're born with. No, I've heard this. Shut the hell up. Average in the US is like 4'7". I don't know if I believe that, because it feels like every 5 years it gets shorter. I remember the average used to be 6. Then it was 5.5. I was actually looking at some desk treadmills, but the only one that supports the weight, or supports my weight, costs 900. Chad, I'm safe. Average in the US 4.7. So if you're past 5 miles and 5 minutes into a new video, then is given 12 incline, what do you do? We do 12 incline for the rest of that video. I will kind of feel out, like, how long we're going with that incline, right? If I've gone 3 miles with the incline, I might go like an extra mile. If I go 5 miles, and we get 5 incline, I'll end at the next video. Unless it's like a 2-hour video, then I'll probably end at like 2 to 3 miles. So I'll do 5 miles no incline, then 2 to 3, 12 incline. So is 6? No, I've heard this. Shut the hell up. Not the dick weave. What am I hearing? You get a plane ticket for Biscoff? There's always growers, not showers. That's another thing. If you think you're a grower, you are not. I'm like 1 inch, then I get hard, then I'm 6. I don't know if I should have said that. I have seen somebody that, like, they are a peanut. Like, literally, they are just a straight up tiny peanut. Like, you could crush it with your thumb. And then they get hard, and it's like 6 or 7 inches. And it's like, where the fuck did that all come from? But like, mine, I'm like 1.5. And then it just, like, there's no, I get longer. I'm not getting literally wider. You are still describing growers, Luna? No. There's people that, like, the girth changes by like 5 times. 1 to 6 is still a grower, doofus? I think you need the girth to change to be a grower. I think, like, because there's not people, right? But you're dismissing something because of extremes? There's not people that are like 6 inches long, and when they're not hard, they're still 6 inches, right? Everybody gets longer by some degree, right? There are? That's a thing?
Yeah, I know one.
I've seen that, yes? That is new information to me. I do. Plain peanuts are worth it. I'm sorry, Soul. People are getting smaller, though. Like, on average, all around size of Americans. Correction. The average length of an erect penis in the US is around 5.1 to 5.5 inches. Not weight, maybe, but genetic build. Source, I just made it up. 5.3 to 5.5 in Finland. Micro, note to self, never consult Ewan for dick advice. Oh my goodness. Rush. Sounds extremely small for the friends I've seen here. Oh yeah. So I've been playing more Fallout New Vegas, and I gotta say, I've been having more fun with this game than Fallout 4. You're still describing growers. Holy, you use pants! 1 to 6 is still a grower, doofus. You're like dismissing something because of extremes? That's how hyper fetishes happen? I thought it was just everybody, like, compensating by saying they're a grower. I didn't know there's actually people that, like, just don't grow. That to me is like, wait, what? That's real? Yeah, Thimble 6 is a grower, excuse you, huh? Elon talking about Cox Classic. I've seen that, yes. Elon's poor little inexperienced brain. Oh my goodness. Sent to pick. That's the space I have to work with. Elon 420 was yesterday. It sure was. Noodles, why are you spacing? I'm a shrinker. SMH, here I am saying I want to hug Soul. Elon diverts discussion to dicks again. What do you mean diverts discussion? It's my chat! Oh my god, I always thought happiness started with an H. But it looks like it starts with Ewan. Oh my goodness. And a pick, what a fuck. Dick size sock. And breakfast always enlightening Ewan. Anytime I hear someone talking about dick size, it's never about the size. It's about their brain size. Can't have shit in this stream. Send a pic of you. I'll guess the size. You know where to find the pics. But right now, I gotta look at souls. Whoa! That's kinda big. Impressive. Souls? S-O-L. Sola 9s. You're dumb. Are you able to open that door, or does it go outside? We need more Soul pics. I found out yesterday that Soul has a maid outfit. The door in the back is taped shut. Does it, like, go outside? And you don't want bugs getting through there? The door on the left goes outside. Oh, I see the door on the left. Where does the door on the right go? Souls, huh? Steffies, you're dumb. Yeah, it's huge. Souls. Hold on, let me check out a chatter's dick size. She sent me her room. I like your little heart pillow. Or is that a bunny? I think I see an eye. Oh, it's the soul door thing? We need more soul and general soul pics. Both go outside. It's a converted garage. It's a bunny. Okay. You could probably fit it under that bed. I'm not. It's a little hard to tell how much. You could put it against the wall under that window, though. You can prop it up against walls. The bunny needs to protect my head from the door hinge. I'd love a bunny suit or maid outfit. Sounds like you are dying. We are at 1.4 miles. We are getting pretty sweaty. But it's fine, Sammy. I got this. I've done a full 5 miles at 12 incline before. Easy. Amazon made outfits exist. I think there's something wrong with my phone. Could you call it and see if it works? That's some squishy space you got there, Soul. Look, send me a link to a treadmill I could fit in there. I'll throw it on Throne, I guess. I'll text you goodnight later. What phone number should I use? Oh my goodness, Sammy. Dating it. But it must be a museum because you are a work of art? Okay. Alright, Buster. Soul, did you ever play Last Epoch? I know I was talking to you about it. Gale has played it, and I wanted to talk to Gale about it in your stream yesterday. Was it your stream or someone else? I think it was your stream. Gale would have roasted my ass. What do you call a string of people lifting a mozzarella cheese? A cheesy pickup line. You're so fine. You made me forget my pickup line. Okay. Elin, hold the fuck up. What's up, Noodles? What can I do for you? I'm the fuck up, please hold me. God damn it. The literal fucking... I'm an animal in bed. I need constant food, attention, and head pats. They say Disney World is the happiest place on earth. But clearly they've never stood next to you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I mentioned it a little earlier. I was leveling a Beastmaster on Last Epoch. And I was, gonna invest all my points in pets. I was gonna do the Spriggan, Swarmblade swap build, where you swap to Spriggan, drop vines, swap to Swarmblade, drop hives, switch back and forth. Pickup lines are so cringe. Yeah, but they're having fun. I found out yesterday that you cannot get Swarmblade form as a Beastmaster. It's Druid specific. Damn it. So my level 35 Beastmaster can't get the skill, the most important skill for its build. Whoopsie. Shush. Did your license get suspended for driving all these girls, guys? People crazy. Shakes noodle. So is sex talk. But it's still fine if you're having fun. That's the point, Soul. With Sammy's puns, there's been a few that I'm like, holy. If I heard somebody say that, I'd probably laugh at them. But there's been a few good ones. There's been some that, like, I genuinely laugh. I'm like, okay. Alright, that one would fucking work on me. They're going with a shotgun approach, just throwing out every pickup line. And they've gotten a few laughs. Says it would work. What hasn't worked yet? What would you define as it works, Sammy? Because I thought hearing me laugh would be that it worked. I can only tolerate pickup lines from someone I already like, which kind of defeats the point. Yeah. Yeah. Hard to tell if it's real laugh because I'm new. It's... A lot of them, I wouldn't say forced, but they are exaggerated. I'm the type of person who, I don't react to stuff much. Although, I think that's changed in the last few years. I'm the type who, you tell me a joke, and I genuinely find it funny. I'm genuinely thinking like, ha, that's funny, that was a good joke. And outward, I'd stone-faced be like, that was good. And people would be like, fucking was it? Because you didn't fucking react at all. No, that was really funny, I liked it. Over the last few years, appearing on other people's streams, like this one here, I have very much found enjoyment in being a class clown and getting others to laugh and kind of pushing more of a reaction and emotion. Hi, Sir Noble. And so I exaggerate a lot of things. But like, I've done it for so long that I feel like that's just my natural state now. So if somebody gives me a bad pun, I might genuinely be like, oh my god, that's so dumb. And that's real for me now. 5 years ago, it wouldn't have been. Hi, Sleepies. Hi, Dingo. And hi, Bingo. Hi, Wrath. Oh my god, they're all showing up at once. Everyone calls me Sammy. But you can call me tonight. If you're a fruit, you'd be fine apple. If you're a flower, you'd be a damn dandelion. Dandelion? Okay. Most pickup lines just feel like harassment disguised with humor. All my is humor base. Yund. But I only tell jokes for myself. Very impressive pixel. I can see you use compliment. Everyone calls me Sammy, but you can call me tonight. Hi. Hi, Octomage. Octomage. How many hours of SS14 did you play last night? I played about 8 hours of Last Epoch. Oh god. Was it 8? Maybe it was 6. I feel like I procrastinated a little bit and just spent some time on YouTube. Probably 6 hours. Are you a triangle? Because you're a cute one. Oh my goodness. Kidnapping you to help me in Last Epoch? Until my damage gets higher? Okay. My highest character is like 20. But I am totally fine with that. I still kind of want to do my druid build. But yesterday I was like, let's do a totem shaman also. And so Oku was watching me. First boss took me like 3 minutes. Dude, we like stomped it when we were together. And then when I got there in my second character, I was like, hold up. Wait a minute. This is taking a while. On my third character, it probably took me like 2 minutes, maybe 3. And then my fourth character, I'd say that took 3 minutes. But I'm playing Totem Shaman right now. And when you first unlock Shaman, you get the Lightning Totem, which is just fucking lightning strikes enemies 5 times a second. Yeah, I think because the class I was can dump points into damage immediately. The Shaman, the Thunder Totem, you just pop down this totem, and it's just like doosh, 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 doosh with lightning. Oh, it's so fun. Do you let me know if my spam gets much and I'll stop? It hasn't been too much for me. There's been a few times where I'm like, he's kind of wearing this out. But, like, not enough for me to comment on? I don't know. If you're having fun, so long as it's not, like, driving people away, I don't think it is. Time for being sexy. What do you do for a living? You have a name, or can I call you mine? Oh, my goodness. You went. Because you walk into my life every day at 9 a.m. Central. Okay. I got into an argument with a sec officer who was power tripping, and I decided it was time to stop playing. Yeah. All I do is spin. I'll have to show you what happens when a stranger uses a pickup line on me. Someone recorded it. Oh no. I'm like, okay, what would ants do when someone uses a pickup line on them? First guess. I bet he just starts pissing on them. I bet ants just starts pissing on them. We're almost there. We're almost done with the desert. This is the temple. Way off in the distance. I need a drink. I love Last Epoch. And I don't know why it bothers me more than the... No, actually, I do know why. I hate the gender lock classes. I want to play Cute Girl, the team, Cute Girl, or at least like a smaller dude. The Primalist is literally like the big buff linebacker shoulders hairy guy. I'm like, oh, I hate this. Path of Exile, they have gender lock classes, but you can kind of play anything and still go with the build. You could play totems as a warrior, a mercenary, a huntress. I'm playing PoE 2 right now. I think they kind of fucked up this patch. I think they nerfed everything. And it feels really bad to level in PoE 2 right now. So Last Epoch is more fun. Gender lock is and will always be cringe. In Diablo 4, they just have, you know, male and female of each class. Path of Exile, they have gender lock, but there's a lot more freedom of build. And then Last Epoch, they've mentioned it. They've said, like, hey, we'll probably add gender versions of each class at some point, but not for a while. I'm back in time for Minecraft, let's go. This patch does feel a little bad. Me pissing on someone as a response is so funny, I should do it. Just no words. Just like, ha 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 ha. Hey girl, your avatar is really cute. Ah ha ha ha. Zip. And just start going. They're like, dude, what the fuck?
Isn't that like what Chihuahuas do or something?
Huh?
Maybe.
What the fuck?
I lived next to 3 Chihuahuas at one point. Holy shit, those things are loud.
You should fight them.
Why?
Fight them.
They were
I
cute.
don't know. It'd be funny.
No, they were cute. I liked them. People would pay for that. Oh, hell no. Barking.
I'll probably join on PC on VR later. Currently, I'm just desky with the fucking webcam.
Yeah. Neat, isn't it?
It's the like tracking on the head is fine. The hand tracking is really bad.
I mean, it's not
Needs some
something you would expect hand tracking in, though, right? Like, it's...
Yeah, no. For the face, it's okay enough. My model doesn't have face tracking anyway, so it
Mhm.
doesn't really take too much advantage of it.
Mhm.
I'd have to get something for that, but I'm not gonna spend the money right now.
I think it's much better than nothing. And, like, yeah, it's not
absolutely.
good. But there's a lot of desktop
Yeah.
people that are like, yo, this is so cool, I can headbat people. I think I'm
could
gonna
still-
cry.
I could still do this.
Yeah, okay.
So, I mean, this is all that matters, really, right? Yeah, let's go.
Is the hand checking quality like dependent on a good webcam, maybe?
Maybe. I find that it's just when it gets really bad is like hand positioning. It doesn't really like the hand positioning. So like when I have my hand here, it shows my hand is very far away, but it's like right next to my face from my perspective.
Oh.
Hi, Senril.
Like this is right now. So like it gets closer when I put it here. So like my hand is on my face right now. This is on top of my head. So it's like it feels like it's exaggerating my like hand distances.
Is it exaggerating, or you
right.
just have a big-ass head?
What the fuck? I will beat the shit out of you. I'll throw that headset on right now and kick your fucking ass. Yeah, I wonder. It would be nice if they had like a setting that you could like adjust to maybe compensate for that, but at the moment, you know, it is what it is.
Cooked. A lot of webcams have a narrow field of view, so it's not good for hand tracking. Then bark. I also know that the VRC selfie does not work for the face tracking prefab. Satine, have you played much Minecraft?
Not in recent years. I get really bored nowadays, but I used to a lot when I was a kid.
I've played
I want to
virtually
get back
none.
into it, but I get so bored.
I've played virtually none, but I'm learning a lot of things making these walking videos. Look at this temple that I made. Isn't it cool? Isn't it so awesome and detailed? Yeah, I whipped this up in like an hour. No biggie.
Who made it for you?
There's a mod called Lightmatica that lets you download schematics from online archive and literally just paste them into your worlds.
That would do it.
Immediately.
That would do
You
it.
didn't.
You were like, I like how you're like, look at this thing I made. I was like, nah.
Just the immediate, who made it? So I got it online. It does one really cool thing. So it's got a bunch of Soulfire on it, right? But the soul fire is not on soul sand. That is Axiom
Ah.
shenanigans, where you build it on soul fire, and then you paint that soul fire block or that soul sand block to sand, but it keeps the fire there.
For me, I always get like, I like combat and exploration and building. I think the thing that always would get me to like stop playing is like it literally came down to resource gathering. Fucking sitting there mining for hours. I like maybe my brain has just been like too like dopamine starved, and like I've been playing too many fucking games that like prey upon my ADHD. So it's kind of just like I don't know, it's just very unstimulating. I get bored.
Damn, why this house so far away and it
See,
keeps
but I
changing
could-
colors? It keeps changing colors
Mining at 3
because of the chunk loading. When I pasted it, it was made out of like multiple different things. And when I had it in the world, I repainted the whole thing to be cut sandstone. Miss Pandaria video. So there's no fucking sound. We are right at 2 miles even. And we go right back into it.
I don't know. I think the best time I've had in Minecraft is when like I do like combat and sometimes building, and then like I have a friend who just does nothing but gathers resources, and I'm like, okay, yes, this is my life. I think the most fun I had was in a mod pack where I got to, I think it was like an Origins mod. You could be different races and stuff, and when combined with the different mod, there was like a Ikarai origin, and I had wings and I could fly, and it was fucking sick.
Just play Minecraft with haptic butt plug. There's your stimulation.
No.
Problem solved.
No.
What? Why not?
No. No. Just no.
You-
I'm not that. I
you
may be
said
a
you
freak,
wanted
but, like,
stimulation.
I don't know.
And they're giving you solutions.
No. That's not gonna help.
Oh,
It'll just
no.
make it even harder to focus on the
I'm on
mining,
this mountain,
okay? That's-
and I'm gonna take fall damage. Ah.
It does have a.
Hi, Oni.
No.
Legitimate question.
Uh-huh.
What would it respond to?
Oh, whatever you want
in
it to.
Minecraft?
You taking damage, you dealing damage. You set the parameters.
Every time you place a block in your building.
No. Shut the fuck up.
Dude,
I
dude,
hate
dude, dude,
you.
dude.
I hate you. I hate you all.
Dude, 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 dude. Ah. Hi, Nick.
Fuck.
You place
I'm
like
not- I'm not
a
into that
line
sort
of
of
blocks.
shit, though.
Someone in the next room just thinks your phone's going off.
Look, if I'm gaming to game. I'm not gaming to fucking.
What if it makes you better?
Fuck.
She hasn't thought about this. What if you're
No.
legitimately better?
No, it wouldn't.
I can show you a clip
I'm
of somebody
ADHD
popping the
brained
fuck
enough.
off.
You think I can focus? You think I can be better at a game when I'm?
I can show you a clip of Oathmeal streaming on Blue Twitch, and when they get kills or shoot, their butt plug goes off, and they are moaning, and they get like a quad kill in Call of
I would
Duty.
like to see this clip, but I don't think that would work for me.
Wait, no, positive reinforcement. That makes sense, actually.
Right?
That, like,
Right?
psychologically makes sense.
I'm not that. I'm not. I don't think I'm that. So I don't think I could lock in like that. I just don't think I could.
I need...
Cause I'm the type where I lock in. I just fucking like. I pay attention to nothing else.
I need to catch up on chat. Damn, why is this house so far away? Why keep changing colors? So I made a working computer in Minecraft out of redstone, no mods. Played Minecraft in Minecraft. That's why you do all the mining at 3 a.m. Just play Minecraft with haptic butt plug. Mick fucking excuse me, soul. Lethal Company has 11 mod, or so I've heard. Oni Peak. As the fakest ass, no, I've ever heard everything. How are you, Ewan? I'm good. Most haptic software works off controller vibration. Every time you place a block, start speed bridging. I should play DS3 on my blue account. Should prob tie it to something more elaborate, like one rare resource, because vibration with rare resources causing higher vibes. What if you tied it to hunger? Like, as you got more and more hungry, it just got more and more intense. Who is the cute demon girl? That is Satine.
How How many times are we gonna go over this?
Oh, you're gonna have to say it like every time. With that one in particular, goldfish memory. They're cute and they're very nice. They're gonna ask every day.
My avatar is consistent now. My avatar is consistent.
Oh, force brain off. Do good at game. Lock in, buzz. I swear to God.
Lock in, buzz.
I need to find diamonds so I can finish. Just speed place blocks at that point. It's me. Casually edging your hunger bar. Just pin the message. Who's the one with pink hair /S? Oh my God.
Edging
Shiro.
the hunger bar though, that's crazy. That's an idea right there.
That's,
The lower your hunger bar gets.
Oh, my
then
hand
you
is...
then you gotta play like those PvP game modes and shit. Like then you get some crazy shit.
The way it's Frost Shiro with the pink hair. Whitish pink, but... I'm amazed you could see them, you know, they're off screen. Where is Icy Fire? At work. It's Monday. Edging Hunger, Edge Master over here. Sounds good to
Still
me.
Sunday. I haven't slept.
What an awful day to have ears. You'll run the battery down too fast. I see everything. I'm so tired.
What am I doing? How did I get here? There's always someone shit happening.
Frost shoes, where Kyle? Probably not awake yet. Hi, Pixel. Hoi hoi, y'all, I'm here now. Hi. No, I didn't play Minecraft when it first came out for like 10 years. Because I was in college when it came out. And I knew...
You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
I knew... Because I had been like really into WildStar and Rift housing. And I learned... The best thing about housing in games like that is how many building blocks they give you. How many, like, basic and simple shapes they give you. Because you can use those to build anything. But if they give you, like, really advanced, really detailed pieces, then, like, you can only make that piece with it. If they give you something that's, like, a really detailed boat, it's hard to make that anything but a boat. But if they give you a fucking 2x4, you could put 100 of those suckers together and make a boat. Minecraft is literally like the fucking pixels. It's like each individual unit of a building block. And I was like, that's infinite creation. That's like 30 years from now, we're going to see people making new and cool stuff. I gotta stay the fuck away from this game, or I'm just going to straight up drop out of college. And so I did. Minecraft came out, and I avoided it like the plague. And I graduated college. And then in like 2018, 2017, my WoW guild, they were making a server. And I was like, you know what? I don't need to like, I'm not studying in my free time. My free time is actually my free time. I don't have homework anymore. So I'm gonna play Minecraft with them. And I learned very quickly that most people have such a like, hi Denny's Grand Slam. Most people have like such an encyclopedic knowledge of Minecraft. They know everything. They know fucking everything. And it's like, I'm sitting there punching dirt like, oh boy, I found gravel, guys.
Time to build my first hut.
I found gravel, guys, and they're like flying over with an elytra. Like, that's cool, Yuland, wow. And so it's like, it's been difficult for me to get into it. But making these videos, I've been having fun on creative mode, just making stuff.
Half the time when I go on my little like my little Minecraft autism, I just fucking load into creative mode. I build a whole bunch of things until I get bored and I stop.
Mm-hmm. Hey, at least you weren't driving and heard Yuland say in full confidence, oh, I'm into slave play. But don't like pain?
That was yesterday.
No, that
I
was this
remember
morning.
that.
We said that today.
You said it again today?
Yeah.
You brought it up again today? Bro.
Of course.
Bro's cooked. Bro's so
It's a
cooked.
reoccurring topic
I miss
at this
Freya.
point.
I saw a
This
TikTok,
comes
someone
up,
in
this
jail.
comes up on the daily, huh?
Someone in jail broke a Wii and ordered food on it. Yale College in 2009.
Mhm.
Yep. I'm 34 years old, Sammy. Hee hee. Never played it.
Damn,
You know,
you're 9
punching
years older
sand
than me?
sounds about right.
Crazy.
Punching sand to build strong hands. Like the other day with the Mind Tracks thing, I was like, huh, this is really something you only learn by just playing. So I think it was yesterday. I'm trying to work on a Badlands map for Minecraft. And I was setting minecart tracks next to the path. And at one point it goes down a block, but also needs to go left. And I'm trying to get it to like do both, and it's not happening. And Cairo messages me, and I respond to him like, hey, how do I get this to connect? I need to go down and turn left. And like he just said, was like, oh, yeah, that's something I know, but this idiot doesn't. Can't do both, can only do one at a time. Ah, okay. But like there's so many just little things like that I just have no clue on. Boxer Elin, huh, bruh. I know Ant's always got my jokes on 26. Feels weird joining a VR chat Twitch community after I exchange my VR for a new Xbox. A little bit. Not the cute and adorable Cairo I see. Hi Nick, I don't think you're dumb for that. I don't think you think I'm dumb for that, but still gonna word it that way. I'm not gonna question it from Euland anymore. Cairo by Cairo. Okay. All caught up. Also, 2.5, we're halfway.
Waiting for my food to arrive. Hungry.
Making me look like an asshole? What do you mean making you look like one? Huh? I don't have space, never use it. I had a warranty and needed a new Xbox, so it worked. Michigan is my favorite Manhunt mod. What did you just say? Yeah. Hell yeah. Hi Air, hi Noodles. I just died on my HC PoE 2 character level 91. I'm cooked. You died at 91? Bro.
That's fucking rough.
Lamau Ewan. If you're Lamauing a Noodles joke, I missed it, Ants. Bro, Thinky, the big bad wolf. Got him blowing Yuli's head off like candles on a birthday cake. Final Void T.
Damn, Yuli's getting blow? That's crazy.
Thank you for the follow. Time to hop off for the day. I said what I said. My condolences, Sammy. You would never find me playing hardcore anything. The only time I will play hardcore is if it's like a day event thing. Like, hey, we're gonna play Last Epoch hardcore, Path of Exile 2 hardcore. But literally we're gonna play aggressive and like, first to kill the final boss of Act 1 wins. Right? And it's like a race between 5 people. That sounds fun in hardcore for me. And like...
I don't know. You seem to be pretty into hardcore. I mean...
Not in games, no.
I mean,
I mean, sex and degenerate shit? Yeah, sure. But like... The idea of losing a character because you lagged,
Yeah.
or worse yet, the game lagged? That's a like, hell no to me.
I don't fuck with that either, to be honest. I think maybe the only game I've ever like fucked with playing hardcore is Minecraft.
Hardcore VR chat player. Ants, I got more monster. Hardcore is the real mode. Well, I've played PoE for years, so I play hardcore now. She's not that hard, is she? Hell yeah, Kyra, may I please pet the tail? Hardcore VR chat player, gotta delete your OC. No. That's so cruel.
No, dude, I've spent too much on my booth model. I can't do that. No.
VR chat
please,
players
no.
being degens? No, never.
I'm not a DJ.
When you-
I'm wholesome.
When you come in last place in a party game, so like you die first in Blackout, or you come in last on Jet Ski Rush, you literally just can't use that base anymore. You just, you know, you're done with Miltina forever.
No. That's crazy. I will not abandon a rookie. You'll have to pry a rookie from my cold dead fucking
Just don't
hands.
lose. Just don't lose your games.
Just lock the fuck in.
Just lock the fuck in, Satine.
No. I don't wanna.
Wise course, very cute, of course. Those were words, Yulin. I almost said, just log the fucking Santa Satine Satan. And I was like, I didn't say it, but I wish I had. I wish so much that I'm going to go back and say it. Are DMing someone I find ugly? Oh my god.
RDMing someone I find ugly.
That kind of sounds like fun. All bars off.
RDM.
Use whatever cheater-ass Abby you want. But you're locked out of it after. Hardcore mentioned. Oh my god, Dylan, you ever see the TikTok of the guy who got fed up working at McDonald's and drove through it? I probably read that story. But not recently, no.
That's certainly a crash out, quite literally. He did it again?
Bro needs to have cars taken away from him. He drove through a Starbucks. Wasn't that fake? I see contractors do it a lot. I see contractors where like,
But he did
they
twice.
they're, you know, the people aren't paying them, so they just come back and destroy a store. Tournament like that would be funny, Cairo. That's literally a crash in, not a crash out. Like a year
That's
party
funny.
did it. That's wild.
Wait, okay, so you're telling me there's a Starbucks out there that hired this guy after hearing that he literally drove through one of his previous jobs? Are you kidding me?
I mean, he probably didn't share it with them, right? Like,
That's a criminal record!
you're not wrong. You can't park there. Who is the one sleeping? That is Corvoot. Hi, Grianne.
That's so why is this
Alright, I die. Sleep well, Noodles. Good job last night. Good job this weekend. Oh my god. Sleep? That's what I assumed you were saying. You better mean sleep. We are almost at 3 miles. There's White Hoodie Devil Core, purple hair and feet.
It's not a hoodie, it's a sweatshirt.
Goodbye, Noodles. Damn, y'all putting Noodles in a coma. None of us need to put Noodles in a coma. She just has to jump once and her fat fucking tits slap her in the face and she's in a coma. But I love them.
That's crazy.
Noodles cried. And what makes it wild was he drove through the Starbucks with a fucking Mustang.
With a Mustang?
We all love fat tits.
With a Mustang? What model year? What? That's such a waste. That's such a waste of a perfectly good fucking car.
Noodles is a very big cutie. Hang on, let me look.
Yeah, take a look. I want to know.
The crazy thing I think of,
I'm gonna hate the answer no matter what.
because I'm thinking this guy, you know, getting a Mustang on a Starbucks, you know, payroll. Surely he stole it, right? Surely he had to have, like, taken it for a test drive and been like, if I'm going out in something cool. The craziest thing I've ever seen somebody steal is a Boeing 737, where a guy just went to an airport, found a plane, got in, and started driving it, and they were like, what are you doing? He's like, yeah, I just saw the keys on, and I decided to take it for a spin, and they're like, you're flying a plane to Joyride? He's like, yeah, I shouldn't have done this, I've been bad. And they're like, dude, you should land. He's like, okay, let me just spin around the airport a few times. And they're like, bro, what? And like, this air traffic controller, wasn't that guy a pilot? Yes, he was a pilot. He just literally zero impulse control, and he listened to the intrusive thoughts with zero restraint. You can hear the poor air traffic controller just like trying to like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can't just do that. But also like, I literally need to assist this guy landing, so, like, okay. You're... We've cleared you to land for this. Didn't clear you to take off, but we've cleared you to land.
Well, the bird's gotta come out of this guy somehow.
Hang on, let me look. If I turn too fast, I'll KO someone. That's just every Mustang's destiny. How are you, Air? Not if it's a post-2000s and still fucking live. Or axled for some fucking reason Mustang. Especially not if it's a god-awful electric crossover shipberg Mustang. When people find out what intrusive thoughts really are... Did I use it wrong? I thought it was like... You have a thought that's like... Do this, and you then think, I shouldn't do that. That's a weird thought.
As someone with, like, I have OCD, so I get actual intrusive thoughts, and usually it's something incredibly fucked up that I wouldn't, like, normally think of, or something very intense that's, like, really fucking, like, psychotic, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
I got thoughts like that a lot when driving. I'd be driving on the freeway.
It's basically stuff like that.
And
You'll
I'd
be
be
driving,
like,
you'll see somebody like, man,
I could go 10 feet to the left and head-on collision. This person's life and my own are in my hands. And then you just like... And then you just think, why in the fuck did I just think that? I would literally never do that.
That's pretty accurate to intrusive thoughts.
Okay. My bad it wasn't a Mustang, it was a fucking Dodge Charger? Okay.
It was a Dodge Charger still. What a waste, dude. What
Makes it a good
fucking
slip and
waste of a
slide car.
perfectly good car.
Why is Air so very cute? Effort, personality, discipline, dedication.
Why is it
I made bad choices? What did you do, Sammy? Can I send the TikToks in chat? Free to watch whenever you take a break? Put them in the Neat Stuff channel of Discord. Or the Memes channel. The Memes channel is the perfect place for them. Why is Air so very cute? I'm starting a new hardcore character. Cars are so terrifying because a few inches of hand movement and impulse control is the difference between life and death. Well, hang on, Discord. Charger, so still shit. I always found cars horrifying. I had that really bad experience when I was like 13. And I was scared of driving. I remember when I took my license test, I was driving 5 under. And the driving instructor was like, clearly, you were driving slow for your test. And you like, you know, didn't want to be speeding, but you gotta go the speed limit, dude. Even above the speed limit, you gotta go with the flow. It is a risk if you drive that much slower than everybody else. And I was like, okay. I was driving that slow because, you know, I kind of view every car as a 3-ton death ball that could just kill somebody at like 35 miles per hour. And that's really scary to me. I actually don't like driving. And they were just like, oh, well, when you word it like that, yeah, I guess, yeah. If you don't like driving, I guess you got it. I was like, yeah. Well, you passed.
Something fucking awful. Holy shit. I'm not... hold on, I'll just DM it to you.
Okay.
You need to share in my pain.
Don't worry, I'll drive you. I love being passenger princess. I hate being the one to drive.
You would.
Of course.
But yeah, that's what my eyes were just cursed with. I need bleach.
Oh, I can't click this. They're gonna hear it. Does it have sound?
I think so. Not much, but I just watch it later. It's an abomination. It's an affront to God.
Oh, lovely. I see that it's Brachidio, so I'm already like, oh god.
So you know about the Wilk, right? You know about the Wilk.
Uh-huh.
And Brachydios. You know about Brachydios'
Yeah.
deal is, right?
Yeah. Okay. Think I see where this is going. I'm just imagining a Brachy just taking Wilk and spreading it all over his body, just like, oh, and it looks like it's rubbing cum all over its face. That's what I'm imagining.
It's shooting out of the the bit on the top, you know where the slime normally comes out?
Yeah.
But instead of the slime, it's Wilk.
Okay. I can't drive, but you can ride me. Okay, there in meme. Thank you. I just want to be clean. Rubs Wilk. I don't know what I want to do right now.
Don't rub the Wilk on yourself. You can't.
Hey,
Don't
yo,
do
link
that.
me that. If Satine doesn't put it in the memes, I'll put it in there later.
Okay, hold on.
The
Let me
McDonald's
find
one is the
this
first one that happened. Wilk? Monster Hunter Wilds goop. 3 miles!
Alright.
2 more miles to
It's
go.
in the... Hold on.
Thank you. Ah,
Let me fix this
ah,
fucking thing.
we're cruising. We're moving along.
There you go. It's in fucking memes. Suffer with me. Know my pain.
What's a story I got for you guys? Alright. Here's a fucking weird thing I saw. This girl was on Ask Reddit. She's like, guys, I need advice. So I found out my boyfriend has a poop bowl. Basically, he's always been a health nut. He's always been way into fitness and, you know, watching his weight and watching his nutrition and calories. And at first it wasn't that big a deal, maybe a little annoying sometimes. But like, you know, not that big of a deal. He's cute and a nice person. Then we moved in together. And I've come to realize that he is way worse living with him about this stuff. He's way more obsessive. It's like all he thinks about. At one time, I asked him if he wanted a little, like, granola bar. And he said yes. And I took a bite out of it and then gave it to him. And he was like, what the fuck? You took a bite out of it. Now I don't know exactly how many calories I'm eating. Okay, dude? He's like, give me a new one. Well, this is the last one. Oh my god. So he gets out a fucking gram scale, measures how much is left, compares that to the weight of an average one, to, you know, deduct the amount of calories that he just ate from the normal amount. And it's like, dude, that's a little crazy. Anyway, so this girl, she goes to the bathroom one day, and in the bathroom she sees a gram scale. She also sees a Rugrats bowl. And she's like, that's fucking weird. I've never seen this bowl in my life before. She picks it up and looks at it, and she smells poop. And she's like, I recognize that smell. Gross. Hey, boyfriend, what's this bowl? And he comes over to the bathroom and he goes pale. He's like, oh shit. The guinea pig was sick. And it was, you know, throwing up, and so I kind of just had him in this bowl. Hi, Kyle. I had him in this bowl while I was taking care of him. That's why it smells like that. But, like, there was also a piece of paper with the scale. And, like, most days it had, like, 0.5, 1.5, 0.7. One day it had 0. And she's like, okay, what's these numbers? Oh, I've just been weighing him also. And she's like, honey, there's no way that your guinea pig weighs less than a pound. That's not happening. And he cracks. He's like, okay, I've been measuring my poop. It gives me really valuable numbers for keeping track of my metabolism and weight. I've been pooping in a bowl. And she's like, okay. Like, you literally poop in a bowl? And he's like, yeah, when I sit down, I'll pee. And then when the poop comes out, I'll kind of squat up a little and hold the bowl down there. And then I measure it. And I put canola oil in the toilet so that it doesn't stick to the bowl. And then I'll, you know, once I'm done measuring it, I'll put it back in. And she's like, in that moment, she's like, okay. A little different, but okay. And then, like, thinking about it later, she's just like, you know, laying on the couch, hands over somebody, just like, what the fuck? Do I need to break up with this guy? So she's going to Reddit like, hey, what do I do about this? Ow, that sounds like a brother. What a jackass. How could you? Health nuts are weird. You're more than Lego. Not on the Rugrats, Air. What? Are you, Air? It's the poop weighing bowl, isn't it, brother? And there it is. Alive. I don't know if I want to eat my lunch. I'm sorry, bro. What the fuck is this story? Hey, Elin.
I'm about
Can you
food,
stop talking, please?
Yulia.
You can weigh yourself before and after you poop, dude.
Right.
So it's funny you mention that, Zoe. That is what all the comments were saying. Literally everybody in the comments was just like, what I do is just weigh myself, and then poop, and then weigh myself again. Why isn't he doing that? This guy must feel like a complete idiot when all of Reddit is laughing at him for not realizing he can just weigh himself twice for a year. I fucked up my back yesterday. It took me 45 minutes to get my breakfast. I'm so fucked. Why do I join here every day when this is considered normal for you? You love it and you know it. I mean, yeah. After I don't fucking measure my shit. At least he's using a poop knife. Hi, Yuki.
Not the poop knife.
We're not gonna go
we
into what a
can't-
poop
we
knife
can't
is.
Bring the fucking
As
poop
your evil
knife
streamer
into
vizier,
this.
fuck this. Yeah, Reddit was saying two things. One, why isn't this guy just measuring himself twice? That's kind of stupid. And the other thing they were saying is, this sounds like an eating disorder. This sounds very similar and reminiscent of things like anorexia, where people like the control, and they need, they have a lot of anxiety tied to their weight, and, you know, measuring things in such a controlling fashion makes them feel like they're in control. This is a seek therapy thing. Why is everyone in the room so very cute? Personality, effort, discipline, dedication.
I'm not cute.
Okay. Elin has the aura. I'm fucking tired. Is the small green core? That is the small green. Did I hear a cute bunny? We have Satine here. We have Core. We have Grian. We have Shiro. And then off camera, we have Juice and Huntera. I think that's it. Yuki, may I handshake? Don't forget being cute. My boy Frost shows. Oh, vomit. I had a bit too much to eat.
Ooh.
We're at 3.4. Juice, fuck. Hunt Juice, get over here. No, if they want to be off camera, they can. I just like it when they're here. Not everybody wants to be on camera. I need to clear my throat. Oh my god. I am tired. Today is Monday, right? Let me clear it for you. I think I want to be a degenerate today. There's still a few thrown items to do. Well, I mean, more degenerate than usual. I think I want to do, like, blue Twitch stuff today.
Oh.
Yeah.
No nap time then?
Wait, say that again?
No nap time then?
No, there'll still be nap time. I'm talking about, like, after.
Okay.
There's, just today, Okay, fine, I'll hop on. Oh, that's what you mean? Good lord. I'm waiting for Eris to respond still. I don't think it's happening since he hasn't yet. I mean, obviously I'll be ready. But, like... So, specifically, we got this skirt on Throne. It is 7 inches long. It covers nothing. And, I want to play with that.
Let me find this new account real quick.
Satine, what's the shortest skirt that you have?
I don't actually know because I don't have many skirts. I'm more of a shorts and skinny jeans type of girl.
You gotta have at least one skirt.
None that are crazy short because.
Well, yeah. But, like, you
I
have...
that much shopping, to be fair.
You have some skirts, right? 1 or 2?
I have a few. I have like 3, I think.
Okay,
In my
okay.
possession. but none of them are like short.
Right.
I think the shortest one is about halfway, like halfway down my thighs. Not
I have
short,
some for
not
cosplays.
long, but not crazy short.
My rule, Sammy, if people suggest it on Throne, and I add it, and they buy it, I wear it, and put it on Blue Twitch. For finding the Blue Twitch Satine, I cannot say it here, but I bet,
No, that's okay. I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could find it.
I
This is
bet
me
the first
talking
thing you
about- I
search
bet I could
for,
find it.
you'll find it, because it's not that hard to find.
Yep. No, I got you. Don't worry.
Satine's like, I can do this. I am a Blue Twitch professional.
Professional is a strong word. I don't even have a fucking actual account. I think I have one just tied to an email and I haven't fucking done anything to it.
I almost responded
Would
with
you
the group of
prefer
response.
connoisseur?
It is. Exclamation
Connoisseur
my head.
might be more accurate.
I don't have a standing desk, so he's making me awkwardly type. Tea heat juice. Just today? Wait, just today? Waiting for Air to respond. Desktop it is then. You're right, Ewan. Put 6-inch skirt on Throne. 6 inches. Oh my god. I have 2. The new one is 7 inches. The old one, probably more like 10 or 11. Bluething.com/Sheelan, by the way. Technically allowing a link, so you can't sue me. That's a lie. He has stuff waiting for approval. I only have one thing waiting for approval, and I should just accept it. It's the bondage set. The cuffs for
What?
wrist,
Oh, what?
ankles, waist, and neck, with the chain that can connect them all.
Respect. Oof.
60 inches, 500 cigarettes. We are not
500
accepting 500 cigarettes. You put fucking cigarettes on Throne as an instant rejection. But what about the 14,000 or $1,400 wheel of cheese? I think we rejected that. But it'll make you look cool. No, it won't. It'll make you look like you smell like poop. 80 pounds of Parmesan. Oh my god, I'm so tired.
It occurred to me when I woke up today that we haven't seen Violet in a while.
Yeah, we have.
You have?
I have. She is also, like, in the 8th or 9th month of being pregnant, so, you know.
Yeah, I hadn't seen her in a while. And I was like, oh yeah, she's due in April, and April's almost over. Like, oh, I
Hi,
guess she popped.
Shocky. Cheese is great. No, I saw her literally yesterday.
I haven't been on this site in a while. Hold on.
Oh, I didn't even see that you were here as well.
Search. Ah, I found it.
Hell yeah.
God damn. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna close that.
Frig.
I'm closing that for right now.
Deal with Mega Cutie.
Anyways.
Hey, if there's gonna be poop in that guy's bowl, so he can... Wait, what? Hey, if there's gonna be poop, put it in that guy's bowl. Okay. Still, what the fuck? Put the container of lube, bag of rocks, Moby Huge, the 3-foot dildo. I think the most joke suggestions goes to Ellie, who has put a fucking vending machine suggestion, a Rolex for $160,000, a mansion in Spain for $6 million, a house, like a $500,000 mobile house, bunch of other things. It's like, get this off of here, you fucking goofball.
Forgot you were built like this.
Tee-hee. Okay, since you've outed yourself, I've lost 70 pounds since the last time. So, I am smaller.
Out of myself? What do you mean?
What?
I was about to like looking at the account.
Ask the question again?
What do you mean out of myself? Like by
Oh.
looking at, like talking about looking at the thing?
You just said, I forgot you look like this.
Oh yeah.
So, normally I'm not like, this person has seen me naked, this person has seen me naked. But you know when they
Sorry. Apologies.
No, no, no.
Apologies,
totally fine talking about it. I don't kiss and tell. I don't say like, so guys, today this last night this person saw me naked. Hi, Kodiak.
Awesome. I've never seen anything. Me? See anything? I would never.
But if somebody shows up and they're like,
Story time.
I've seen Yulin's ass. I've seen it. I'm like, okay, well, if you're okay with sharing.
I didn't even know that I said I saw it. Well, to be fair, I was just thinking out
You
loud.
just like, rotten girl said it out loud. Damn, I forgot you were built like this. It's like, okay.
I'm sorry. Apologies.
No, it doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I fucking like attention like that. It's a for you thing.
I don't care. I don't mind.
He's the
I'm
8th or
wholesome.
9th
I'll
month of
just-
being
if
pregnant.
If anyone accuses me of anything, I'll just
She.
gaslight. Like, this is what
She,
this is my
Rivo.
bit.
She is in the 8th or 9th month. Yulin, can you read Lamau? Would head pat if I don't want to tie, get my shoes back in frame. You should add a $3,000 swench. What is a swench? Howdy, hi, Icy Fire. Who wins the price of the worst suggestions? The price goes to Ellie with a $6 million suggestion. Yulin build voluptuous. Oh boy, if this person sees my ass next, I get bingo! Yulin probably.
Bingo! Get a bingo card for people who see.
Okay. On one hand, that sounds fun. On the other hand, you hear people doing stuff like that, and they are like, they're bad people. I recently learned about somebody.
Rig the game.
I learned recently about somebody who, anytime they got nudes from somebody, they called them a trophy. And you learn about like some of the other stuff they've done, the manipulative shit they've done. It's like, dude, games like that now feel really gross to me. They do feel fun, and I think, definitely not you. You're not suggesting like, hey, let's do a fucking sex trafficking thing. Let's humiliate people. I don't think you're a bad person at all for that, but I have heard games like that from people who do bad shit. I'm sorry, Rubo. I definitely don't mean to like, oh, fun suggestion. Everybody who does that is a piece of shit. I'm not doing that.
I can't believe Yuli's saying that. That's crazy.
No!
That's crazy.
Air hug. Elin, what is the 4chan status? I don't know. Nicey. Wouldn't change since there are men that can pregnant. Touche. I have crutches, a walker, and a cane in my room. If I get a wheelchair, I get bingo. LOL. No, you're good, Lamau. We are done with the Veil of Eternal Blossoms. What is this zone called? Veil of Eternal Blossoms. What is this one called? Oh, this is the Norn starting area for Guild Wars. No tails today, Yuli? Okay. Of all things I expected to see put in Yulin's mouth, words were not one of them. This zone is called Sandra? No. This zone is called Wayfarer Hills. And it's quiet as shit. Oh my god, I'm tired. We are at 3.8. Hi. Fire hug, more north. Hi, Siri. Icy Fire is probably still here on their break. So let's pop open the holidays. Today's holidays. Big Word Day. Boston Marathon Day. Bulldogs are Beautiful Day. Dingus Day. Easter Monday. Keep Off the Grass Day. Kindergarten Day. National Chickpea Day. National Chocolate Covered Cashews Day. National Egg Salad Sandwich Day. National Rendering Day. National Tea Day. National Yellow Bat Day. Patriots Day. San Jacinto Day. Thank you for the Libraries Day. Tuna Rights Day. White House Easter Egg Roll. And World Creativity and Innovation Day. That is not even close. Chocolate covered cashews? Fuck yeah. That wins. Chickpea? Okay. I see the joke you're making, but no. Like the fucking bean, you goofball. Morning North.
This is like hummus.
Yes, garbanzo beans. But they are saying it like chickpea,
Garbanzo
like
beans.
a girl peeing.
Heyo.
Hey yo,
Good
I thought it
lord.
was the chicken.
No. Also, your mic's above your
What
head.
is wrong with y'all?
Once I got throne set, I'm gonna suggest 50-50 of mean bullshit and lewd. Bulldogs are men, in my opinion. I don't think bulldogs are particularly beautiful. I'm never like, oh, favorite breed. But like, dogs is dogs. There's one dog, I think it's pit bulls, that bred to kill. And so, while I'm like, oh, a dog is a dog, you look at the stats and it's like, oh god, this thing has a little bit of murder machine instincts in it. That's kind of scary. I did indeed find it. Now today is really cooked.
Mustang cars are bred to hit
I
pedestrians.
can't
on
hear
the-
you, Pixel.
to do it. You can't hear me?
I don't know if you're away from your mic, on the wrong mic, it's
Wait,
above
hold
your
on.
head. You sound so far away.
I don't.
They sound
Oh, there you go.
they sound fine to me. You have
Sound fine
them
to me as
turned
well.
down?
It should reset.
Oh,
No,
you
they're at
should use the
100%.
game.
I've been
Oh,
having
fuck.
issues randomly on VR chat recently with like
Hello?
people just not like they'll join into a world on their end, their mic's lighting up and everything, but it's just straight up not receiving on my end. So I don't know if there's like a similar issue going on there, but I've been having that.
I'm going to
How about cashew covered
just
chocolate?
play the game.
Sure. Is ironic I found you when you did. You're doing all this walking, I barely can walk due to bruised knee. Cats. Not just skin bones too when I did.
The,
I'm sympathetic to that. I had a friend in 5th grade who, he had a brain aneurysm. He had a brain bleed. And it paralyzed the left side of his body. And he was very much like, feeling left behind. Feeling, like he wanted to do all the things and be a fucking 5th grader. And he was hospitalized for months. And then held back because he missed so much school. Huh. So, yeah. That feeling of like, man, this is really frustrating. I wish I had my mobility. I've seen that firsthand. We here. Stats can say a lot of things. Corollas are also the most crashed cars because there are so many. Only dogs that attacked me as a delivery were golden retrievers. Oh, really? Hi, Leon. The only dogs attacking you being goldens sounds anecdotal. I would imagine, with most crashes or most dog attacks, you look at the per capita number, not just the raw number. Right? Like, golden retrievers might attack humans more. But if there's 10 times the amount of golden retrievers and pit bulls, that'd be a very misleading number. I don't think those are the actual numbers, I'm just using an example. And a particularly nasty mini poodle. The bulldog pit bull stats are made up by people who don't understand dog breeds. There are no signs they're more dangerous than other breeds. Number problems are just bad owners. I'm skeptical of that. I'm very much like, how do you make that up? I need to look at it more. My understanding was like, there's a lot more pit bull attacks than other things. And I'd seen a graph, but I'd have to look at it again. 4 miles. We're at 4 miles! I don't know. I think pit bulls can be pretty fucking cute. I like it when they're called velvet hippos. Woo, one more. Proud of you, Ewan. Thank you. We're about to hit 99 minutes. We're at 98, and the treadmill's gonna stop and need to be reset. I'm drinking coffee and White Monster right now while watching you walk. Hell yeah. Bulldogs are literally referred to as nanny dogs because of how good they are, protecting, being friendly around kids. That's a good deal. See, I don't doubt that, but to me that doesn't contradict the other thing. Imagine they're very receptive to how who they designate as the owner feels, right? If they view the owner being very affectionate to the kid, they're going to be protective of that kid. If they see their owner being, like, annoyed by somebody or frustrated by somebody, I feel like they're going to be more receptive to that and more likely to act on it. But I wouldn't be surprised if, like, they're, you know, like you said, nanny dogs, because they're very protective of children. Bulldogs aren't pit bulls? Did I say bulldogs? When we're talking about murder instincts, we're talking about pit bulls. Oh, bulldogs are referred to. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, but if pit bull owners do make them into murder machine, then yeah. So from a more dangerous statistic, it's hard to tell the difference. I think bulldogs are cute and how ugly they are. That's how I feel with pugs. Genetically and kind of physically, I think pugs are really ugly. And it goes full circle to make them cute. But you think of the, like, breeding that makes it hard for them to breathe, and I'm like, this sucks. Bulldogs and pit bulls are different breeds? Yes. Very much so.
Oh. Oh.
Oh?
My microphone was like down -12.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You sound normal
That's
now.
So funny.
And everybody's gaslighting me
That's so
like, he
funny,
sounds
chat.
normal to me. No, he fucking
I
didn't.
mean, he did.
No, he
Did
didn't.
me. Baby.
Aw, poor pugs. Pull them out, got the breathing bread out of them. I mean, wolves would sometimes protect babies of other species. I wouldn't trust them, though. Pug party. I mean, dogs have been selectively bred for years to serve different purposes. So they're going to have specific temperaments.
Rider.
Very much so. There's no such thing as normal human. They got brought up earlier and lumped together. Pit bulls are also popular as guard dogs. People probably shouldn't be training together. Yeah. From a quick wiki, it looks like pit bull is actually an umbrella term for multiple breeds, which might lead to some of the inconsistent information. Oh. I can see that happening. So in Missouri, we have St. Louis. And when you look at the crime stats for St. Louis, it's really bad. It's one of the worst cities in the U.S. Crime in St. Louis is
We're the
off the
top.
chart. However,
We're the top #1 now for murder.
when you look into it, there's like 40 cities around St. Louis that are like in the St. Louis district. And what happens is, oh god, my left hand is just fucking dying. What happens is, all of those, for some fucking reason, for some stupid law, are allowed to record their crime under St. Louis. So, you have 39 towns around St. Louis that have a crime rate of 0, and then you have St. Louis, which is like 11 times the crime rate that it should have based on its population. And you're like, hang on, that's kind of weird. And it's because all of these cities around it are allowed to report their crime under St. Louis. And so every year, this district has a vote, and St. Louis goes, hey guys, these stats aren't really looking good for us. And like, they should probably change. It'd be more accurate if everybody reported their own crime. I'm pushing a motion to the floor. If we could all vote that everybody starts recording their own crime instead of lumping it under us. Oh, the vote is 1 to 39? Okay, I'll bring it up again next year. It's never going to go through because all the cities that vote on it would go from a crime rate of 0 to whatever. And their property values would go down because they get a boost from reporting zero crime. So all these cities just vote against it. And it's a completely unfair situation. It's super fucked. But that's what happens because the St. Louis area just gets all the crime reported under St. Louis. I could see that being the case that's happening with pit bulls, where it's like 11 different breeds, and they're just all put under a blanket breed, and then people go, look, pit bulls kill the most. But it's like, not just one breed. Yulin, have you heard about the sniper that kills people that are close to finishing a Okay. Left-handed, noted. Let's just take all the crime and push it somewhere else. Literally what these cities have done. I need a drink. Oh my god, I'm tired.
Yeah. Get this man a drink.
I laughed so hard at that my back popped, lol. Can drink me? We're gonna drink water. Maybe later. Oh my god. I went to the store! I went to the grocery store this morning. They didn't have the fucking creeper milk. Or the Enderman chocolate milk. I think I was actually gonna buy Enderman chocolate milk, but they didn't have it. I was so mad. Give me a drink, bartender. And then I went to the seasonal section where they had all the Easter candy, right? Dude, I was expecting a big sale. And it was. It was like a 50% sale and everything. It was still kind of expensive. It was still like, oh, shit. This is not as cheap as I was hoping. I still got some. And I was kind of walking back to the car like, did I just buy this? Because I feel like I'm losing money if I don't. But I really didn't need to. Oh, God. Hi, Keo. Question marks, that is so sad. That creeper milk is just sugar. A sale on a markup is still gonna be pricey? Yeah. Well, I genuinely thought no one would laugh. Girl math be like... It was funny. Hi, how goes the walk? That's how it goes, Keo. 12 incline. The whole way. We are at 4.4 miles. I am dripping sweat. I am like...
Nice.
Oh god. You got this? We only have 0.6 miles left. That's like 12 minutes? We are at the end. We are at the home stretch.
A shame the inclines don't go higher.
Oh my goodness. Fucking Shocky would put me at 90 if she could.
You have to transform into a
Wouldn't
goat
be
to work on that.
wouldn't be walking at this point. Would be climbing.
It would literally be me like suspended by a harness in my room and just like walking against the wall.
I don't know if it would be as tiring on a 90.
I feel like it'd be more tiring. Because you're doing the raw horizontal lift on your legs.
Oh yeah, it's
Like-
just the legs would be
Yeah.
needing to go up.
When you think of like leg
Oh, yeah.
lifts, doing that for 2 hours straight would be like... I think I'd rather break my legs. Oh, I got you dripping noted. Okay, buddy. You've seen Girl Math.
That's crazy.
You ever seen Men Engineering?
Crazy.
Sell it, Spider-Man. 90 degree would just be Spider-Man crawling up a wall. Looks at watch. Oh, hey, it's been 20 minutes. Who's the cute demon girl? Gets sniped by the sniper that shoots people before they finish their sentences. We actually have 2 demon girls now? No, we have 3. We have 3 demon girls. We have
I'm not real.
Brienne, Satine, and Shocky. All of them have demon horns. One of them's got red skin. One of them has fucking... Good lord.
Thanks.
I was gonna say soul-devouring eyes.
Yeah, the eyes are the thing you're looking at, right?
Uh-huh. I mean, she also has a soul-devouring get shot before finishing their sentence. Haha. Chonky hug. So what is an evolution line? Like Pokemon? You know, we actually have Pokemon news today. Pokemon announced that they are going to be making, Pokecology. It's going to be a new official book that will explain Pokemon from the perspective of ecology and ethology. So literally, like, think Planet Earth, but Pokemon. And it's being run by a guy who actually has, like, a PhD in ecology and stuff like that. They are going to describe Pokemon in the most realistic terms they can. And it looks really fucking cool. Core brought it to my attention yesterday. And, when she did, I was like, have you watched the Poke-Earth things? And there's this guy on YouTube. He makes these, like, they're like Planet Earth, but with Pokemon. And so, like, there's one recently of, Spiels. And it's like, the Spiel relies on its mother for the first few months of its life. This one is a week old. In 2 weeks, it will look like this chunky older brother of his. These two show curiosity and like to explore, but can get them into danger as they find themselves on the back of an Avalugg, right? Like, it's David Attenborough voice talking about Pokemon in the wild. The one I showed Core was Clodsire. And holy fuck, the Clodsire one is so funny. Because it's like, Clodsires live on the mud. They exist on land, which saves them from the predators in the water. But they have their own problems. This Clodsire is a rival male come to, mate with the other female Clodsires. But they're territorial. And our main Clodsire isn't having any of that. It looks like a fight is inevitable. And these two Clodsires slide up to each other in the mud. And they start, like... You know how, elephant seals, like, kind of rear up and then, like, slam into each other? They're doing that, but it's fucking Pokemon. And so it's just making, like, little plap noises. And so it's like, the Clodsires weigh in at over 500 pounds. Plap. It looks like a fight is inevitable. Plap, plap. They devastatingly slam their weight into each other. Surely none of them will come out of this unscathed. Plap, 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 plap. It's like the most limp-wristed slapping sounds. And it's so fucking funny. The guy that makes the Pokemon Earth videos. Good night, Yuki. The guy that makes the Pokemon Earth videos. He's got a fucking sense of humor. And it's so funny in the videos. So what about an evolution line like Pokemon? Oh, Australia. Feeling I'm hungry. Should I eat Borg or Chicky? Borgir? Chicken Borger. And my chunky older brother. You can call me that, Lamau. Nine daytime. The goofiest slaps known to man. Hi, unknown. I'll, if I remember, I will put the, I'll put the Pokemon Earth video in memes. It's so fucking funny. I love the video so much. Okie. Borgies it is then. We are at 4.7. We are at 4.7. We're cruising. I think we go into the next video. But we're ending at 5. I see so many beans with you. We have so many. It always surprises me when this many people show up on Mondays. Because I expect everybody to be busy today, right?
Easter
10
Monday.
people in total.
But we have Core, Froshiro, Brienne, Huntera, Kyle, Juice, Pixel, Satine, Shocky. Like me. I'm on campus 2 hours early just waiting for class. Have nothing else to do? My strategy when I was in college, Ribo, was to put a 1 to 2 hour break between classes. So I'd get to one class, and then I'd have 2 hours off. And that would kind of force me to just chill in my car and like read my textbooks. And actually reading my textbooks made me do so much better. And then I'd go to the next class. And there was one semester where I would literally be reading the textbook an hour before class. And so I'd get to class and everything would be so fucking fresh in my mind. The teacher would be like, does anybody know the answer to this? Okay, Yulin, yep, it's this. Good job. How about this? Does anybody else know it? Okay, Yulin, it's this. Good job again. How about this question? Did anybody read the textbook? Anybody other than Yulin? It was like, oh, shit.
You like the praise.
Oh, of course. Being low level again feels so bad, man. Yeah? Especially in this patch, Sammy. Low level just does not feel good in this game. I think Path of Exile is going to be the best ARPG. I think once GGG gets Path of Exile 2 in a good spot, it's going to be the best of the three. I see it having the most potential. But man, this patch does not feel good. I think Last Epoch is the best one to play right now. But long run, you know, in a year or 3, I think PoE 2 will be the best. I have 15. I do back-to-back. Wait, I have 15? Is that like 15 course credits? Because that
That's
better
a
not
lot.
be 15 hours. Minutes in between classes. Okay. Okay. Issue? What's the issue, Sleepy? 4.8! We're almost there. I'm pretty sure the portal is there. We're gonna get that in like 2 minutes. I've been doing 16. Only doing 13 this semester. Then 7 next hour is cleanup. I went to college in 2009 through 2014. It took me 5 years to get my environmental biology degree. Partially just because, you know, science degrees are hard. But also partially because, you know, I was living in the dorms. And, not studying and being disciplined like I should have, and I failed a few classes. I had to take college algebra 3 times. Took a year off because I had back surgery and other personal things. Issue I'm having with The Lost Epoch. It's a bit too easy all the way through. Okay, I expected it to, like, really ramp up in, like, Act 3 or around level 60. I'm okay with it being easy. I'm okay with it, like, being easy in the leveling up process, so long as it gets difficult once you have the infinite scaling part. But I would much rather it be easy at level 40 than feel like, wow, I literally can't get through the game, and I'm not even at the end game. I hate it. I fucking hate it when I'm like level 30 or level 50, still in the story, and it's like, I can't beat this boss. It's too difficult. I hate that feeling. I still haven't fought Uber though. But I'm so cooked. I'm rocking around the house like a question mark. What the hell, Yulin is older than me? I'm 34. I was born in 91.
Humans looking everywhere. I was born before time.
I sound young. I look younger than I actually am. But yeah, I've been around a while. 91 crew rise up. Wait, are you also 91? I'm May 27th. Which, oh god, I have a birthday coming up.
Happy birthday.
Someone thought I was in my 40s, I'm 22. That is devastating. He is a full-blown mom. Yeah, turning 4 this year in October. Hell yeah. May babies rise up. Euland, 8 years older than me. Uh-huh. In the 1900s, damn. Silence, child. Bastion
Silence child? That's
was the
crazy.
very first video I recorded. This is literally video number 1 in the playlist. Another May birthday. Hi, Vin. I'm a... oh, God. Oh, wait, you recorded all these? All of them. There's like 240 videos, Robo. If you do exclamation point videos, I think, or it's exclamation point YouTube. I think it's YouTube. That is the YouTube channel where I upload them. Yeah, I was wrong. I think it's YouTube. Hi. Oi. Shocky. I thought you just found them. Nope. These are mine. 4.95. We've done almost all of the WoW zones. We've done the first expansion of Guild Wars 2. We didn't do any expansion, like, so Heart of Thorns we haven't done, but classic Guild Wars 2 we did. We did classic Star Wars The Old Republic. We've done every zone of Final Fantasy XIV. We've started Minecraft. And we did a lot of between cities for Black Desert Online, because they don't have, like, dedicated zones. How many white hairs, Grandpa? What was the plague like? Wasn't that old. I don't have any white hairs that I know of.
Yulin, tell me of ages long past.
Back in my day, you had to get a little thing to plug into the bottom of your Nintendo 64 controller, and then put your memory card or rumble pack in that to save games. 5 miles. We're done. What do you mean? That was only like 3 years ago. Did you enjoy the Great Crusade, the Black Plague? I actually did have a lot of fun with the Crusades. Because it was like Smurfing. I'm pretty sure this is where Smurfing started. Because, like, you'd be there, and then, like, you'd be going up a bunch of kids. And, like, holy, it was fucking easy mode. Their arms are so short. They literally can't contend with you.
I think it was called Pump. Was it like Pub Stomp? No.
What?
Was it Pub Stomping? When you just go into a public lobby and just fucking kill everyone?
Well, I know of the term from World of Warcraft, which is called, Smurfing or Twinking. Because you would make a twink character.
Twinking.
The idea was that
Yeah.
they were very low level and couldn't level up, but they had the best gear.
I
You.
think the difference comes in, like, pub stomping is typically like a shooter or like that sort of game term, where it's
Yeah, I would think...
matches, whereas twinking and smurfing are definitely more of like a MMO thing.
Does pub stomping
can
also come
also
with a
be
connotation of, like, we are going to smash this public? Like, we know we are over-coordinated and sweaty for this? Or is that, like, we just crush them in a public match because we're just that much better than them?
Pub stomping is in both. Basically, it's just we are demolishing, like, publics
Okay.
consistently.
With twinking, it's like, I have been run through Gnomeregan on my level 19 character to get the absolute best leather boots a level 19 can wear, and I spent 500 gold on the auction house getting the best shoulders, gloves, and belt, and, the 2 swords, so that literally, statistically, I am the absolute theoretical best possible at level 19, where I've got swords that give, like, 8 agility and 4 strength, and I'm going against people that have, like, a white sword that has no stats on it. And so, that was twinking in World of Warcraft. The Black Flag time for another 5? Hell no. Back in my day, you could send a link to someone on AIM and go see them. No one was chilling with Henry the First. So many people, holy shit. Pub stomp refers to a difference in skill. Twinking refers to a difference in equipment. That's what I would have thought. Early smurfing started in 1958 Belgium. 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt, inhale. I rolled on a comp game in Overwatch, not smurfing, but 41.5. Had a lever, so 45. Blocked 32k damage. Damn. Had a 19 tweak back in the day. Of course you did. You guys wait here. I'm switching to my PJs. And my tracker. I like put weight on my wrist
I'm gonna dance with you.
in a bad way just now. My left wrist suddenly like really fucking hurts. And we won. That's the crazy shit. BJ's? Yeah. So it's noon. Oh, Sammy. We didn't yesterday because we were in our swimsuit. It was beach day. But now we're gonna be in PJs. Because we're done with the walk. We're switching to comfy clothes.
Yay, red team.
Calibrate. You'll see, you'll see. What am I forgetting?
Oh, I missed the ankle breaking. Oh.
You did. Where are we? Right here. PJs, it's noon. I'm comfy. Wear me? Okay, buddy. We're walking. Hi, Ty. I had a lot of 19 Twink characters, but I never, like, went full turbo sweaty with them. I would join, like, Twink Guild and be, like, the bare minimum. I wasn't spending, like, 500 gold. But they'd let me in because I'd pick things like a Twink Priest, and I would, offer runs, so I'd bring people through Gnomeregan and stuff. But, like, spending 500 gold on places? Hell no. Back in Classic, that was half your epic mount. Okay. I am so tired. I am covered in sweat. Oh my god. Are the channels that I was watching still going? This one is. This one is. I don't think this one is.
Feeling so tired you could call him a car.
Aha! Okay. We open that one. And then 5 miles, right? 5 miles. Now we rest. Done. And speaking of old you, Picasso died in 1973. Motherfucker was blasting Black Sabbath while cruising in a Honda Civic. I'm a blue-colored flagship. Oh my god, Ty. Fuck you. Fuck you. BJs for the BJs. That's bedroom jumping because you're jumping to a sleeping world now. I can't believe bro did that shit again. McDonald's, Starbucks, you rating out? Not yet. Right now, we're just gonna go to a comfy world and I'm just gonna hang out with you guys. There's kind of 3 parts to the stream. There's the, like, 20 to 40 minute stretching at the beginning. There's the walking, and then there's just the comfy hangout part. I don't see any reason to end just because I finished walking. If I'm having fun, I'm gonna still hang out with you guys. Got you tired, covered in sweat, and tripping noted? Okay. Y'all ever just listen to Bob Ross in the background while gaming? I was so fucking bored back then when I got all the PvP gear. Friends and I would just make 19 Twinks. Where are we going?
BRB.
Okay, I'm shutting a portal down. If it's not here, join on me. Oh, I know where I want to go. I know where I want to go. Portal. New. 20-minute stretching. I'll believe it when I see it. Kyra, we used to have sub 10-minute stretching. We used to genuinely, like, race to get it before 10 minutes. And then we added planking, and planking and squats is a thing that really makes it take a while. As an alcoholic, you liked casually jumping into BGs. Twinks were always annoying. Or where twinks were always annoying. Who liked casually. Okay. I struggled with that sentence, but I got it. I think the changes they made to twinks was good. Locking them to their own battle group where you're only playing with other people that have experience taken off, or with free-to-play players. I think that was very smart of them. One of the few very smart things of Blizzard, but that was a good thing, because it's like, hey, you're playing the game. You want to not get shit on by twinks in PvP? Fucking make a new character, or fucking buy the game. And it also just made it so that, you know, standard players casually, you know, trying out PvP weren't getting shit on by twinks. How much my legs is showing there? A little bit too much. That's fine. I just gotta not lean back as much. Yeah, buddy? I'll believe it when I see it. Maybe I'll record one of my 12 to 20 mile nature hikes I do every other weekend. Oh my god. I forgot to get a drink before sitting down. I fucked up. Okay, Shocky. Oh my god, I am so tired. I'm fucking filthy too. I feel so, like, caked in sweat right now. I could also film hikes for you. I appreciate it. Don't sniff of that, sleepies. People have offered to record stuff for me. I'm not really... For one, I don't want to add any, like, IRL videos to the channel. It's supposed to be like a video game walkthrough stuff. You and dirty boy. Don't blush at that. Sweat. It do be the year of the snake. Is it actually? Can't remember if that was this year or last year. People have offered to record in video games for me. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. For two reasons. Well, I know exactly how I feel about it. I don't like it for two reasons. One, I'm not paying people. I don't have the means or expenses to pay people to make videos. And so I don't like the idea of me financially benefiting from this thing that they're doing for me. That's like... I don't like that thought. Two, I don't want to get control freak and like, you did it wrong, I need you to record it. I don't want to see them like record a half-hour video and be like, you actually messed this part up, you're gonna need to redo it. Especially if they're doing it for free. But I don't want to like settle on quality and be like, oh well, this person did it as a gift and it's so nice, so I'll you know, settle and accept a not as good video. I didn't mean for you. Use it for myself in an attempt for me to get back to VR chat. He does it for free. Oh my goodness. Look, I'll do it for free, but like, I don't want other people doing like what I would actually consider labor. If somebody was like recording videos for me to help me out, I get uncomfortable with that. I already am uncomfortable enough with Yuki and Violet helping me as much as they have been with the Minecraft videos. But those two are just freaks and like doing that. I had to put my phone away, was doing something dangerous. It is better to be responsible. Did I go through all my notes? I don't think I did.
Response you what? Response you what?
Responsibility. Responsible.
What's that?
Okay. Who remembers HomestarRunner.com? Apparently they just put out a video 3 days ago that's like, hey, we're doing a website again. HomestarRunner.com is like, I don't know if this is serious or a joke, but HomestarRunner.com is, according to this video, coming back and going to have regular updates. What year is it? Jesus Christ. That's what I was saying, Ants. It was just like, what is this, huh? That's wild. Thank you, Octomage. I really appreciate that. Did the video on the player fucking bug? I hate it here. Let me go find my own music real quick. Because now it's just fucking awkwardly quiet to me. They're back? Haven't you been paying attention to the news? It's 1920s. God. Oh, I think this is going to be really loud. That's fine. We'll just turn it down. Or we'll just lag. That's fine, right? Yeah. I'm okay with this. Head pats. My brain just blasted back to the 2000s when you mentioned them, Lamau. I don't watch the news. News is for suckers.
Frost.
Yeah?
Trails Halo thing is missing.
I have no idea what you just said.
Oh.
Rail's
nothing.
Halo thing is missing? No, it's not. It's right there.
Oh, no, it's messing with my eyes. It's so mesmerizing.
Oh.
What is this thing?
I accidentally grabbed the snake.
I
That's
can't
just a
believe
doll.
I thought there was an issue with it.
Shockreel's Halo has heat sink. That's amazing. I mean, Shockreel's also amazing.
I like
Yeah,
it.
I've been about. I'm still so tired.
I
have a tune.
Welcome back.
Are you tired or drowsy? Have you eaten anything?
No.
I'm fucking
Eat
tired.
something, Pepega.
Hi, Adam Shack.
News
I gave
is
you
for
long
suckers.
distance head pats.
I subscribe to Yulin Notes only. Oh my goodness. Bro speaking villager. Loading. The only other thing in my notes was oh no, I already talked about it, the Pokemon thing. Yeah, my notes today was I fucked up my last Epoch build. Pope Francis passed away. And there's just a storm of JD Vance memes about it. Nap yesterday.
Apparently people are calling him the Antichrist.
I mean, that's a little much, but I don't like the guy. Yesterday, you'll like this, Shocky. Yesterday, I had to restart my computer, so I didn't make the world. Normally, I make a invite plus for the napping, right? But when I had restarted my computer, everybody had joined a simple fishing world.
Simple.
With just Friends Plus. And so...
Great choice.
We napped there. It started with like 8 of us. I woke up an hour later. It had turned into like a 25 just man instance of just all the Europeans fishing. And it was really funny. I don't mind having a big like instance like that. I like hearing I like hearing the voices around me, so it was very much something that like we had fucking 2 things of music going because the music came back. I was like, what is that? I like hearing all the talking around me, so I didn't mind. But a few people, I think Shira was like, I gotta get out of here. This is too noisy for me.
I was one of those people a little bit like towards the beginning of when the people started showing up. I was just like, dude, I can't I need to go to sleep. I need to get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
It's because a lot of them started like super like mega yapping.
Yeah, there was one guy near us. I think he was from like Spain. He just was going. I don't know what he was talking about, but he was talking 100 words a minute. And he was just like, I kind of liked listening to him.
Isn't that just how they talk in Spain?
I'd say no, but you know, maybe.
A lot in my experience, a lot of Hispanic speaking countries are like that, where they talk like a fucking machine gun.
I was
I
wondering
think it
why it
depends
was
on the
Friends
dialect
Plus when I
and-
woke up.
Yeah.
Cairo based it off how naked Yulin wants to get, I think. I mean, I always want to be like full naked, but I always like, I'm never the first one to get naked, and I always kind of like make sure everybody's comfortable with that first. What else was I gonna say? I literally had another thing in my mind, and I'm like forgetting that. I was pretty uncovered. I was down to like my swimsuit, which is not a lot down here, and you know, bikini top. And when I woke up and like moved the mirror, I was like, oh shit, I'm in a pretty open public. This might be a little much for that, but I'll be the riot starter. It was funny on Saturday when we're in Trash Compactor. Dore shows up naked. Everybody gets naked, and Dory's like, my job here is done. And they just leave, and we're all like, oh.
Did
Shirts are
Dory
off now?
did that? That's funny.
My shirts are constricting. I am so tired and ready for nap. But I'm having fun. I don't want to end. There's so many people here. Today's plans.
Never end.
If I can, I'll do Blue Twitch stuff. If I can. We'll see. If I get roped into something, I'm not going to be like, nope, I have to do this today. I'm going to be like, hell yeah. I don't think there is Vesperia tomorrow. Cairo has plans on Tuesday. We will do Repo Wednesday. I think we might also be missing Vesperia Thursday. So we might be going 2 weeks, or we might be going like a whole week without Vesperia, and it'll be Thursday to the next Tuesday. Ugh, I'm sad about that, but someone was complaining everyone was naked, Lamau. I told them to get naked or shut up. Hell yeah. We can do Vesperia on Thursday? Okay. If somebody's like complaining like, man, everybody's naked here, it's like, then leave. But I want to stay for the games. Okay, well, everybody else that wants to play games here wants to be naked. So you can either stop complaining, or you can go find a different game lobby where they're not naked. It's really that easy, buddy. It's really just do one of those two things. But like trying to change the lobby to you and complaining about everything is like, wow, we don't want you here. I stopped playing Repo.
Easy fix, just hides everyone avatar.
Yeah. I stopped playing Repo because I nerded out on it. Played way too much solo. For me, Sammy, I have a friend that really likes games like that. And on Wednesdays, he would host a Lethal Company lobby. And Lethal Company's great, we love it, but Repo is the hot new thing. So the past like month or so, we've been replacing Wednesdays with Repo. And we run it heavily modded with like, well, it's like 35 mods for Repo. It was like 140 mods for Lethal Company. In Repo, we were running a mod that makes it so that we can have up to 20 people. And we've been trying to find balance mods to like up the difficulty, because with 20 people, it gets really fucking easy. One of the mods we found that makes it more difficult is these Fumos. And it'll replace a lot of the items with Fumos, and one of them will be like giant. It's worth a lot, but it takes up so much space, and it honestly makes stacking items so much harder that we don't go as far. People want the attention that comes with a problem. They don't want solutions. God, you're so fucking right for that, and I hate thinking about it but yeah. Love when people make their problem everyone else's problem. Yeah. How am I supposed to cuddle when everyone is naked? You don't have to be naked, but you can still cuddle. not exclusive to VR chat games. Repo is the new hotness. We've legalized nuclear bombs as well, Fumo. Yeah, we've got a nuclear bombs mod that makes it so that we've got these giant fucking explosive warheads. And if they take too much damage, they just fucking explode. And it definitely hasn't gone wrong on a stage or two where we've got 5 in the extractor. A robe chases somebody in there, kills them, blows up a nuke, blows up 4 other nukes, and we lose 110,000 gold all in 1 second. Naked cuddles are great, Nodders. I joined and died to 3 nukes in 1 round. The explosion is not big enough. I feel like it should be a line of sight explosion. I feel like it should be, if you're in line of sight of the nuke when it goes off, you should die. Not just like an area around it. It should be, you saw this, like you could be 3 rooms away, but if you saw it in the doorway, you're gone. That's what I would do. I love explosive ordnance in games. I could see like Apex Predator hitting a nuke would be funny. It was, for us, it was the robe. It was a robe that ruined everything for us. Why does weight painting make me feel like a smooth brain? I actually like weight painting. Well, okay, I like it until you get to like armpits or groin. But before then, I'm kind of like, this is just a chill thing to do in a call. Weight painting and sculpting is like, I don't mind these. That's what it's supposed to do? You've seen my project, right? No, I haven't. I haven't. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. I'm gonna go get foodies. You have cozy time. What? Shocky, you can't. I'm literally like resting on you. You can't. It's like a cat on your lap. Oh my god, she's actually gonna go. Go get food.
Absolute betrayal.
Thank you for joining. Alright, Satine, roll in.
Oh shit, okay. I'm being summoned.
Been replaced.
This'll never be the same. Shocky, how could you do this? Alright, Satine, you're up.
Damn, I'm just a second choice. I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm a
Care about me.
This is crazy.
I obviously do. I'm hoping you come back for the nap after stream. Autobots, lay down. Finally off the bench. Yeah, let me send you a peek of my pain right now.
Bench? That's crazy. I was just over there minding my own business. What the fuck do you mean on the bench?
It's actually the other way. It's like
the cuddle bench warmer.
All right, Satine, you're up. Get on the bench. Get on the couch. Oh my god!
I was on the couch. I was just over there.
Good lord.
I can't help you here.
Is it morally wrong to cuddle up to a demon girl on Easter Sunday and Good Monday? Am I breaking a rule here?
Should do.
Don't think too deeply about it. Don't think too deeply about it.
Which servers requested us to reconnect? Reconnecting. Reconnected. Got no Vesperia tomorrow. But it sounds like we still got it Thursday. I
can't move anymore.
I hate when we have a game. You've got 2 people laying on you.
Fuck.
I hate when you've got a game like that that's like, okay, we got to take a whole week off. Not just one day, but like a whole week. And then you come back and it's like, where were we at in the story? That happened with Core Keeper when I was playing with Fradel, Cass, Core, and Senril. Where it's like, we had to take a week off at one point. We came back, I was like, where were we at in the story? And he was like, what fucking story? I don't know, I don't remember.
Go back to Dawn Trail.
When-
I haven't played Dawn Trail since its release. I like got part of the way to the story and I got bored. I stopped playing.
You gotta watch a recap. You gotta watch a compilation recap,
Bro,
and then
I'm
when you get to
only
your
like
point,
I'm at the first split where you get like the 2 villages options. That's where I left off. I
Wow.
did not get far.
you literally
Well, I spent
logged
my
in
first-
and logged out. That's literally all
Well,
you
no, I
did.
spent my first few days power leveling Viper.
Mm.
And once I got Viper ready, I had burnt myself out, and then I lost interest in the story, and just haven't paid my sub
Mhm.
since.
No, I just filed his tax write-off. That usually gets things ignored. That's what I had to do when I was playing through Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I came back 7 months later and just said fuck it and restart. When I play games where it's like, if I take more than like 2 to 3 weeks off, I restart. So Breath of the Wild, it wasn't until my 5th playthrough that I actually killed Calamity Ganon. Because I like
his arm now either.
Yep.
Nope, it's mine.
It was
What the fuck?
the first time I played Breath of the Wild, I got like 80 shrines and I didn't do any temples. And then I took like 3 weeks off, and then when I came back to it, I don't remember where I was. I'm gonna do it all over again, so I restarted. I did literally 81 temples the next time. A lot of different temples. I think I hit all 120 between the 2 playthroughs. But I literally stopped at the same point of 80 temples. I think I did like 2 temples. And I got all the memories this time. Then I didn't play it for like a year. Then I played it again. This time I only did like 50 shrines. But this was because on this run I said I'm never going to teleport. I'm going to do a no teleport run where I ride a horse around everywhere. And that was a lot of fun, but obviously when you don't teleport, it goes way fucking slower. And so then the 4th time, I think this is when I would play at work, and I want to say I did like 60 or 70 shrines. And then we had the big freeze. We had the big freeze in 2020 where like in Texas, we literally didn't have power for 2 weeks. And I would go to work.
Yeah.
I would work for an hour. I would charge my phone and my Switch. Once it was charged, I would clock out. I would go home. My work was across the street from my apartment. I would go home where I had no power. I would lay on my bed under like 3 blankets and just play Breath of the Wild for like 7 hours. And then it would die. I would nap for like 3 hours. Send a bunch of screenshots. Okay. I would sleep for like 3 to 5 hours. Wake up, rinse, repeat. Go to work and clock in an hour, charge my stuff. Go home, play Breath of the Wild for 8 hours. On my phone, I was following a guide. I was like, I'm going to do all 120 shrines, all the temples, the major side quests, and kill Calamity Ganon. And I did it all on master mode. And so I did all of that my 5th time, and I can say I've actually beaten Breath of the Wild now. I think I've played it like 1 or 2 times since then. Wait, you're in Texas? Why is everyone there? I'm not in Texas. I was in Texas in 2020. In 2022, they didn't renew my contract. After that, I didn't stay in Texas. I was literally only in Texas for my job. And when there was no reason to be in Texas, I got the fuck out of Dodge because I'm not a big fan of Texas.
Not a big fan.
I'm gonna stab you. I moved back in with my parents
Why are you the way that you are?
in 2022, and I didn't do anything for a year. I was looking for a job, not finding anything. And then in halfway through 2023, I started streaming, and I've been doing that ever since. My parents were initially going to kick me out if I didn't have a real job at the end of a year. But we got in a big argument, and I was like, you guys have put... That's the whole thing I can go into another time. Why did I desire meaty curves? This is my curse. You know damn well why you desired it. Switch to pre-order in 3 days, let's go. Oh shit, I knew that was coming. Let me open up Discord. Oh, Excess Overlay is brawling. Let's see. She sent me the pics with no clothes on.
Huh?
Yo.
I said what I said.
And you said it on
You've
stream.
been having people slide in them DMs, huh?
I haven't made clothes yet. They are pictures in like Unity / Blender. I actually didn't take note of which one it was.
Proof it didn't happen.
No, I can't prove that. That's not my thing to prove. If it was me, I'd send you pictures in a heartbeat. But
okay, please.
after stream. Haven't made clothes yet. That's illegal. Why bother, to be honest? Weight painting comes
I love
first.
playing the bit and it works.
She sent the pics with no clothes on. Everyone asleep suddenly wakes up. Technically, to be fair, we were talking about weight painting, so the context was there. So is this a design that Spacefish has on their portfolio site? It is a rendition of it? How did we get to fucking Breath of the Wild and... Oh yeah, resetting if you haven't finished something. You know who is the absolute worst for resetting when they don't finish something? Solanine. Sol is the most guilty motherfucker of literally never finishing a run. That girl, it's chronic. It is chronic with her. She'll start a Baldur's Gate run, and a week later you'll see her in a new Baldur's Gate run. Yeah.
I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm calling you out,
I'm in
Sol.
this picture and I don't like it.
No, naked. Can't
Didn't
wait.
Jewel
to
do that with Pikmin recently too?
Jewel kind of, but that's because she's just fucked up her run so badly. That's me in every CRPG. Yeah, I heard. I
feel you there, Sol.
She gets an idea, wants to do it, gets a new idea. Oh, I'm not feeling this one anymore.
No.
Goes to the
or
new
like
one.
it's like, oh, but I could optimize my build slightly better if I do these decisions instead. Fucking.
Yup.
But like, oh, how am I supposed to like? No, but if I'm not gonna know where all the items are. Oh no. But like, oh, I missed this thing. Fucking.
Yep. Absolute
it's suffering.
degenerates. And the only way we're gonna get them to fix a game is by roasting them in front of everybody.
I'm fucking trapped.
Fuck no.
I don't know where to put my left arm.
You can put it wherever.
I mean,
Don't mind.
it's somewhere right now.
Well, I
that's
don't.
for
I don't like seeing it clip through things. Is the problem. I don't like seeing it just pop out of your leg. That's what's comfy IRL. Sweats in 5 first act characters because I'm paranoid about missing something and not being able to return.
Dude, I can't stand Act 1, but that's because I played a whole bunch of the fucking like the early access, and so I know the fucking Act 1 really well. But it's getting through Act 1 that's always just like I get part of the way through Act 1 and then I never finish the run and then I start again because it's been too long since the last time I played.
My wake up call was Divinity 2.
Oh my god, same deal.
I started so many characters. And initially it was like, you know, my boyfriend and I had been playing it together. We got to Act 2. And then, you know, he started, you know, getting interested in other things. We stopped, you know, having enough time matching. So we just weren't putting as much time into Divinity as much. But I was really addicted to Divinity. I just wanted to play more. So what I would do is I would just make a new character, find new things and whatnot. And, you know, we stopped seeing each other. But, like, and I wasn't like, oh, I can go past, like, I would go past that, but not by much, and, you know, I'd try new things. And it was like 2020, 2021. My friend Selden was like, holy shit, you like Divinity 2 more than me, you've got so many hours in it. Dude, we should do a run together. And I was like, yeah, I've never finished it. And he was like, what do you mean you've never finished it? You have 500 hours in Divinity 2. What the fuck do you mean you haven't finished it? I was like, oh, I guess I just keep making new characters, and you know, I've I've never been through Act 2. And he was like, you and me, Lone Wolf, we are literally just charging through this. We're just like doing a run. It's going to be like 30 hours tops. We are just charging through it. And we did that, and I saw the end. And since then, I haven't been like doing reset runs. I tried one solo run since then where I wanted to do, I wanted to see all the origin character storylines. And I got to Act 4, but then I was just like, not feeling it. Since then, I have beat Divinity 2 like 3 or 4 more times. Like, I've finished the game 5 times. So it's really funny when people are like, oh, Divinity 2, that game that nobody ever finishes. And I'm like, having finished 5 times, like, yes, about that.
For me, I recently tried to get into fucking 40k Rogue Trader, and because I like the 40k setting, but I kept, because I'm so fucking like I like making builds, and I just don't know the system very well, so I would keep doing research and then coming up with a new build, and then I would restart and then do more research and be like, but this would actually be better, and then I did that a bunch of times, and then then something else took my interest, and I haven't touched it since.
It is a big fat 0 in 500 hours. It is 5 times in like 800 or 900 hours. I just don't play Act 1 because I do the Pixel Perfect Shadowheart box trick to skip it. I've been thinking of trying a new run to try out the new classes. For Baldur's Gate, Divinity Act 1 is a friggin' slog. I like playing around in Fort Joy. Once you get through Fort Joy, then it's like, I don't care about it as much. And Act 2 is a lot better. Act 3 kind of just feels like the fucking debate got him. Like, it's designed to feel like the final act, and then it just isn't. And it's like, oh, okay. And then Act 4 is really good. I think Act 2 is the best, though. You know, I think that's exactly what I want to do while I wait for my back to unfuck itself. Oh, did we gray screen? We did for a moment. You finished 5 times. Bro, I don't think I've ever gotten through Fort Joy Lamau. Really? You should go play Divinity 2. It's a good story.
It's a long-ass game.
It's a long-ass game. I'd say it's longer than Baldur's Gate. Well...
I never completed Div 2 myself.
It's got a really good ending.
I think I got to some, I don't remember how far into the game it is, but I remember something about like a jungle and a temple at the top, and then some shit happened, and then I think I fell off very shortly after that.
Hi, Old Sport. I'm like that with some games. I might have where the changes as the story goes on makes me less interested. That's Terraria for me. Really? If I start a Terraria run, I'm always the last person to lose interest. It takes a lot for me to start Terraria, but once I'm in, I'm fucking invested. It's all I want to do, like, every single day.
I used to play Terraria as a kid, but then I stopped, and I didn't play it for a long, long time. So now whenever I play Terraria, it feels like it's like there's a vague familiarity, but I know literally nothing. And so I'm sitting here just like everything looks so familiar, but I don't know what's happening. What do you mean we have to kill this thing? What happened to the wall of flesh? That's all I remember.
It's like the moment where you're like, there should be a boss here.
No, I don't even remember that far.
What is the boss?
I remember like a bunch of goblins attacking my base. I remember the wall of flesh. And then yeah.
You should play Calamity 13. You should see how crazy Calamity gets.
No, I don't wanna. I can barely even. My brain can barely even process normal Terraria now.
I'd take you to the movies,
at that point,
but they don't let you bring in your own snacks. Yeah, they do. Just don't tell them. I've never even heard of Divinity 2. I only know what it is because of the card skins on Balatro Lamau. It's the Larian Studios game before Baldur's Gate. It's basically, I mean, obviously there's Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and there's Baldur's Gate 3. But you can honestly think of Divinity 2 as a spiritual success precursor to Baldur's Gate 3. If you like Baldur's Gate 3, you're gonna like Divinity 2. Sorry, sir.
I would
I'm
agree
not
with that
sneaking
statement.
in sacks. My cock and balls are just shaped like a 1-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids. Me playing
What?
Terraria for the first time in years. How long has this been in the game? They've added so many cool things to try. I have a file saved on my computer somewhere that shows me all of the furniture of all the different like building wood types and stone types. And so there's like 37 different building blocks you can use. And anytime I'm like building a cool house, I have that at the ready when I'm playing Terraria, because decorating is my fucking shit in that game. Anytime we play, I'm doing teleporters. I am building the houses. You can decide what villagers go where, but I'm deciding what houses we build and where, and I am decorating them, and you cannot take this from me. Mind you, Baldur's Gate 3 is mechanically very different than Divinity. Yes, it is very, very, very different. However, it's very different, but at the same time, it's very samey. Like, you can boil it down to, you get a certain number of action points and, things to do in a turn. But when you look at how it comes out, it's like, yeah, it's very different. But, like, between the two games, a rogue is going to do the same thing. A rogue is going to move behind the enemy and stab them twice. And they're going to do the same thing in both games. Damn tasty balls you got there. That's how I feel going back to Minecraft and actually playing. Not like casual mind off shit.
Balls,
like
what?
trying to do some new things. Okay, I'm gonna go lock in. Bye.
What is
Bye,
happening,
Ant. I hope
man?
it goes fast.
I didn't sleep, or I have no idea what the fuck is happening.
I'm ready to fall asleep. I'm ready to
It's
shower.
nap time.
That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready to wash the fuck off because I just feel so gross, and it's getting worse. It's getting like more and more and more, and I'm like, ew, 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 ew. I feel gross. Ew.
It's like becoming more sticky by the second.
Kind of. Not necessarily more sticky, but I'm definitely like, it's more and more present in my brain. Where are we going?
I don't know, this couch. I don't think I can move.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere, but where am I
What the
going?
fuck? Don't abandon me here.
Abandon you? What? I would never.
I beat you over the head with a baseball bat. You would abandon me without a second thought.
True.
The truth.
I will add a gun back to this, Abby.
No.
I will shoot you. The creator who made a fucking rifle I was using on this for a while. Added a fucking. They're making a revolver. I'm gonna use that shit.
Oh no. Sir, go take a shower. There's a shower smell coming from your pants. I'm on the forklift. Let me wash you. Okay. Leave my balls alone. They're both CRPGs. They're as different to each other as like Apex to Fortnite. That's a fair comparison. Yeah. Hi Ellie. Hi Elin. Well done. Thank you. And you're just stuck there forever. Get the balls and chains. Where are we going? There's like a lot of good targets, and I'm like, there's this one, there's that one. This would be a good target. I hate when everybody's a good target, and it's like, there's too many people I want to
Hey,
go
but what
to.
about that one?
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that cuts out one of them. That was a person I was, like, heavily considering, and we can't do that one anymore.
Oh, but
Hi,
what about that one?
Kuro. You're a fucking rat bastard. I was literally thinking of, like, raiding somebody.
Really?
Whatever.
But I mean, you could do that one instead.
No. We'll check again in, like, 10, 20 minutes. Kuro, I'm
You
tired.
should have passed out at that time.
Kuro, little rat boy. Thanks for streaming, you Pog Kuroki. Just raid everyone, clueless. No, I want to raid that one. Oh, well, hello, Kuro. Hi, Juice. You're a little rat boy. No, don't raid them. They're an ass. Read that person. Good night, Kuro. Kuro, good job today. I was watching Kuro before I went live. And we were roasting them about how addicted to FOMO they are. And they're like, yeah, I spent this much money on this gacha. And I was like, I remember you spending money on this one. They're like, yeah. I dominated the leaderboard in Mitosis IS. I don't know what that is. But hell yeah. Good job. It makes me think of like Snake IO. And Agar IO. Oh, there was another one. There was another one where like you were flying around as little jets, almost as if it was like Galaga shooting each other. And you could spec them in certain ways that was really fucking cool. It's pretty much Agar IO. It's Slither IO, but just sells?
Oh, what happened to your mic?
It probably reset.
Did it swap to your Vive mic?
Let's see.
It sounds like your Vive mic, kinda.
It's the default mic. How is that? Is that bad?
Oh, there you go.
That's fine.
That's normal. That's normal.
What is the...
I hope Stream couldn't hear that.
What mic
we do.
is OBS using? Okay, it's still using the right one.
Oh, weird.
I've been having so many technical problems lately, Kuro. Interlinked. This is fantastic. Was one on leaderboard for an hour. Ate the second guy. Hell yeah. Cells within cells. Oh my god. Then Alt F Ford. Kurovor. Say that 3 times. I remember Yuli getting the sweats over me saying phagocytosis. Did I? I think I was just teasing you about it. Bye ants, kiss. Okay, Viley, for real now. Love most of you.
Would that be pronounced phago? Phagocytosis rather than
The way I said it?
Yeah.
I thought it was the way I said it. I'm really hoping it's the way I said it now, because it sounds really bad if I'm wrong.
Pretty sure it's phagos. I'm pretty sure that's phagocytosis.
Oh well. No, Kuro was bouncing around games a bit, I think. I saw them on VR chat this morning. And then they're like, what do we play next? And I want to say they got on Tarkov. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I might be mixing days up. Isn't it said this way? Yeland. On fucking no.
I might be wrong. I'm just going off of the phonetics of it. Like, looking at the word, that looks like phage.
Here's
As
the
in,
thing,
like-
Robo. I don't like saying anything with confidence because you look silly when you're wrong, right? When you're like, it's this way. No, I'm certain it's this way. And then you're wrong. It's like, oopsie, I was wrong. And everybody's like, fucking idiot. But if you're like, oh, I don't know. I would take it as this. This is my opinion. When you're wrong, it's like you've already covered your bases, right? I very much don't like looking... I don't like looking the fool about speaking stuff with confidence and being wrong. And, I think I speak enough about enough things where I'm just gonna be fucking wrong. I don't know. If somebody's right all the time, fucking go for it. But like, you know those people that they speak with absolute confidence and assuredness in their words, and they're just fucking wrong all the time.
I think you're right. Based on I'm looking into, I think you're right, which is crazy to me. It's pronounced that way. They pronounce that's crazy.
I'm actually a little confident with a lot of my scientific scientific pronunciations, because you know.
I've heard it. I just whenever I see the PHAG, that's usually pronounced
phage,
or the PHAG.
Right?
They say phage, but at least according to Google, the American pronunciation is. Yep.
Does it have a British one separately?
What was that?
Does it have a
Phagocytosis.
British pronunciation separately?
I guess the British there's a British pronunciation listed here too, but it's basically the same thing with just an accent.
Chat, they missed my joke.
Fair.
They missed my...
Of what?
Shiro said, "Is there a British way?" And I said, "Phagocytosis," like just throwing in a U in there.
Jesus Christ. Aluminium.
Seems to work well for anyone in politics. God, you ever look up that British people can't flip flops in cigarettes? Oh, what British people call flip flops in cigarettes? Cigarettes I know about. Flip flops. Do they call them thongs? My mom called them thongs when I was growing up. And at some point I was like, this has a different meaning that's kind of weird. Can we call these flip-flops? And she was like, what? Why? And I was like, because I don't know. I don't like telling my mom to get my thong out. And she's like, yeah, that is kind of weird. Okay. Bro, every time I get a thong in Lurkbait, people go, ayo, thong? That's actually a good idea, Cairo. Just fill your Lurkbait with nothing but words that have double meanings. So like thong and stuff like that. My mom get my slut. Hey mom, get my slut shoes. Oh my god. Time is it? 12:30. Okay. I added extra time for Kuro, but I'm actually like, I'm gross. I'm gross. I need shower.
Yeah. You're sticky.
Don't fucking say it like that. Fucking.
Sounds about normal.
I hate this guy. I hate this guy.
What the?
Where are we going?
Fight. Kiss.
Yeah, this is why I'm not allowed on stream anymore, guys.
You're allowed on stream. I just hit you after.
What the?
Damn, you're hitting? That's crazy.
Oh, I'm just like full wind up, just laying into him. I have to. He's got a layer of alpaca fur, and if I don't, he doesn't feel it. But I need him to know he's wrong.
Does Yulin hit?
Yeah.
I hit like this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is me hitting.
Oh, now you're trying to hit me? No, that's really, I've known that for a little bit.
Holy shit, I should definitely
Throwback
get the
to the thing from
ragdoll
earlier.
thing.
Oh god. We are gonna go.
I found it earlier.
Ellie, you should drop by. We gotta see you.
I haven't been to this person in a while. This person would be good, I think.
That one?
Yeah, that one. If
Well, what about the one to the right?
no, this one. If
Okay.
if
Or
it
is the one all the
loads-
way on the right?
No, this one. Let me know when you're done and I'll come kissy. We're gonna be done like now, and it'll be like 20-25 minutes for me to like wash up and get a quick snack. Yuli, send us that person. No, not that one. The other one. Okay, now this one. Say less. Bye. Have a good easy time.
Bye-bye.
We're going to Meowmies. She's chatting in her neon light hallway. I gotta be careful getting up to not show stuff. Yeah. And yeah. Mwah. Okay. Where am I bringing the camera? Oh no, right over here. I like the city. The city out across the water, too pretty. Behavior. Look at me. Auto level pitch. Flying. Okay. Oh my god, I'm fucking tired after the incline walk. Thank you, Sammy. Where is Chatterino? Thank you for another great stream. Thank you. Flash raid. Does she spell it with 2 S's? It does. Perfect. Socials. Thank you, Logitech, for the socials. Audio Sealing. We did 5 miles. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. Oh god, we're getting really close to 1,600 followers. We're also getting close to another day 50 day. It will be Metroid Prime. We're gonna play Metroid Prime on day 650. Thank you, Kuro, for the raid. Nothing tonight. Maybe blue Twitch stuff. Open that up and refresh it if you follow that. I shouldn't be. I love you. Bye. I mean,
Wait,
you
you
won't
should
be
make a
walking.
ping.
I will be.